Cole?
Yeah, I think so, mate. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
This is a bit of shouting. What's going on? What have we missed?
Well, we've only missed 2 frames, Phil.
There's a bit of controversy or something.
Controversy? I
heard some shouting. Was it? Did he have a?
I was outside having a ciggy, mate.
I don't know if it was. I saw a re-rack. I don't know if he obviously potted the black Tom at some point. I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah, I think it was off the break. I think.
Oh, mate, how you doing?
So he snookered his son here, Phil.
Yeah. You've got a fancy these now, haven't you?
Well, the red's in, so.
With his free shot, got one half.
Free shot, what was it?
How's Tom been playing all week? He's been on it, or has he been?
Yeah, he's been practicing, mate. He's been putting some hard practice in. Checking out everybody who's played, so.
That's good news, isn't it?
Yeah.
I always think Tom plays better in a match when he's slow. He starts a little bit slower. You know, he'll hit 5-1 down to Seb Webb, smashed him.
Yep.
He tends to. I think he's slower starting because when he played John Sullivan, I think I mentioned it probably every time on Mike I mention it. When he went I think his first 5 breaks he broke dishes, and then he just slowed right down. I think he peaked too early basically. I think he needs to be nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to play well away for the match, but it's not possible. I don't think in those games.
He's not a front runner. No. I don't think he is.
Not an early. Get me the teens, and front running is all right. Yeah. But early in the single figures, he just doesn't seem to do that well in it.
It's like that. He's played a bad shot there, I think.
Yeah, he's left on the rail. But then again, you're on this table, Cole, if he drops behind that and he rolls it in, he ain't got to do anything white ball where the black is really.
Flies down the rails.
Yeah, he gets it, yeah. If it was me on there, I'd be worried about that. I don't worry about it with Tom or any of these 2 lads. I don't think he'll worry about that too much. He's gone to get it off, though. I don't.
He didn't need to.
He didn't need to do that.
No, he didn't need to do that, but
again, he's got another shot. He can pop this and sort of screw back in, can't he? But it's a tough shot.
I think he'll take the other one.
What, down the rail?
The one near the black.
That's what I mean, you take that and screw into. Oh, he's taking the rail. It's on the rail. He's just going to drop it in dead weight and leave himself in the middle bag.
He's always leaving the snooker, wasn't he? He was always leaving the safety.
I think he's left the edge, Johnny, there, which is probably better. You don't want him to be total, do you?
No. You've got a referee for the game tonight as well.
Is that a travelling ref or is it a local? Or?
Yeah, it's travelling ref, Donna Coatsworth, I think her name. One of the top referees.
It's good to see though. We had a few. We had I was
watching
one last night. I was watching one of that pub at Q World at Grimsby, and they had a few little things. One where one of the players didn't recognise a foul. He didn't touch a cushion with a ball or pot a ball. And they had a re-rack 2 shots after that incident happened because the commentary said you can't have that. You can't do that. That's a great hit, that goal.
That's a good shot there. Very good.
That's a great block.
It's a bit of a mistake there from Tom, really.
Yeah,
I mean, he had the chance, didn't he? But
just that fish, that free shot. I think he should have forgot about trying to get that red out. He should have just played the one in the corner bag, come for the middle bag, then played that ball last on the rail. He didn't need to get that out. He'll know that though, and he probably early frame jitters. He'll get that rid of that. He'll say sort of 7 or 8 frames in. He won't do mistakes like that.
Do you know how to get our live chat up here and see what's going on?
Live, we just log into. You can log into YouTube, can't you?
You
just do it that way. You can disattach your chat as well. Where's your YouTube? Type in YouTube in there.
It's there.
When I get some time, Cole, once we've done our little venture, I will pop in. I keep promising I will pop in.
I know you keep saying this.
I'm so busy, Cole. So busy. You need to log in. Do you know you log in?
I don't bloody know it, do I?
Well, log her in then. Going to clear that one, I think. Now it's a lovely first shot. Do you know the password, Cole?
Yeah, I've got a bit of an idea. But,
click done, you're right there. Don't worry about texting it, about updating it. Right, go to analytics, come off that, go to the side bit, I'll do it. changed it a little bit. Where's your channel stuff? So look. It'll get there, Col, it'll get there. Right, you can do it that way if you want it, Col, and just have that. Like that. You can disattach that if you want it as well, but it's
just turn it off. You don't need that on.
No, well I can do it this way if you want. I can pop out your chat like that. And I can get rid of that totally then. Oh no, I don't get rid of that totally, one sec. I minimise that. Go like that, how's that? Oh, Danny Onigald's in, look. He puts the D in JDP, there he is, look.
He's the D, is he?
He's the D. Another frame here for mine.
He's took these out well.
Also, dulcet tones on commentary. Cole's are fine. I guess that's me, he's having a go out there, Cole.
He must be, mate. Can't be having a go at me.
Is that 3-1, is it? 3-1?
It's 3 of them then.
How come Five's in? He's on the chart, why is he not in?
Never me, look.
I won't,
Never
yeah,
me,
because he's a creep, that's what it is, Cole.
Yeah, nice one, Danny. Faisal's on Ramadama Ding Dong, mate.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah. I forgot he's a religious man.
He said he's going to watch at home tonight.
I've seen him here knocking the pints back. Don't be that religious rubbish.
Yeah,
I've seen you Five.
Too many chocolate bars, mate. He's not allowed to eat it. Right then, Matt to break.
Say again, sorry?
Matt to break, leading 3-1.
Yeah, sorry, I was miles away. I thought someone was talking to me. No. Oh,
So whiting off there.
Two yellows, is that? Oh.
Well, these should be going,
yeah,
mate.
Just
these
clearly
should
two
be
balls
gone.
off the rail, or not off the rail, but make your two balls potable, yeah.
Yeah.
And the yellows are dollars out there. I haven't played for a month, Cole. Went on there and broke this my first frame.
Really?
Awesome. It's like watching you play, Cole. It's lovely.
The dog. Is that Andy Appleton, the dog? Is the dog Andy?
Ah, Mr.
You want, mate?
Chairs.
We didn't do bad, Chasey, lad.
Your stream man himself, and he's the stream manager. Is Chairs? He's still doing that for you? Or is he not?
Who?
Chairs, he's still like your stream manager, is he?
Yeah, he's my stream manager. Any problems, we get him in.
Yeah.
We never have any problems now, though. We've sorted it all out.
Now, doesn't it, really?
Yeah. I think my table needs straightening up a little bit. My camera, like, is a bit wonky, but yeah, somebody's a tip.
Oh, he's missed that. I didn't
What has
imagine
happened there?
He's missed that. I mean, is there a gap to push out of the way as well? There isn't there?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think it sneaks behind.
Well, he's got the one down the rail, near the rail as well. I think he'll leave it to that, won't he? Surely. Pop the screw back on the one near the black. Possibly go to one of the balls at the top
He's
and then
not
play
good calling the shots, Phil, because these will go a totally different way to you, mate.
Me and him are on sync. He's only going to play a different shot to what I was on about there.
There you go.
I tried, Cole. I tried.
Dan Ornigal. Fives was in the bookies the other day with a bacon bun. he's not religious.
It's terrible. You should be too tired to make comment, no way, Daniel, working today. Yeah, I thought it was a ball he'd take to get that down there. I didn't think he'd take it then.
He hadn't took the bag though, was he? So good chance here then for Tom.
Tom straight down to look at it, so no, he hadn't took it. He don't want to power this in too much, does he? Just give himself a
I'll leave you send a shot, Tom.
I think he should have screwed back a little bit on that. Just give yourself a shot on that top bag.
That's all he had to do, wasn't it?
It's got to be two cushion escape now, isn't it, off the jaws and come back across. That's not easy now, though, is it? That's not easy now. Well, of course it's easy taking it, Jake, because talking it, should say, because you're talking. And I learned that when I was about 2.
I think he's going to be happy with that. He hasn't left a lot there.
No,
to be fair.
He's happy with the fact he's got out of it and he's not left a...
I think he could end up being snookered, I think, if he get around the back of these two reds.
Yeah, just flick off it, yeah, I think so, yeah. But again, you expect Tom to get out of this.
I'd expect Tom to pot this.
Yeah, we don't. Does he want to
middle.
pot it? I mean, he's not going to leave himself anything on if he pots it, is he?
He's got to hit it hard to get the white back out there, isn't he?
I just think angle's much harder if you try and play it hard, and it's like, you know. Yeah, and that red don't go at the bottom end, does it? So just get out of it.
That's okay. That's containing. Same shot again, though. I think just.
Is it a plant that two reds?
No, I don't think they are.
No, he's doing, like you say, he's flicking off them. Again, same shot. Again, he's just got to keep tapping, hasn't he? And off the rail and back on again. Yeah, I think that's the bottom of the shot, and you can just about see that, can't you? Move up a little bit over your update bar, you want, Cole? There you go. Just take it to the bottom.
There we go.
That same shot again, Cole?
Yeah, I think so, mate. He's just.
So that's clever because he's obviously pushed the red in a way that he wants to go up that right side rail, so now he's got to come off the other side rail. And the bag's covered.
He's made it a lot difficult now.
Yeah, it's a clever shot, that. I think if he'd carried on playing the same snooker, I think it would have been the same result every time.
Exactly, yeah. Got a good travelling army from Wigan.
Got more here than we've got at the moment. I can't believe everyone complains that Tom don't play many home games. He finally gets home games, and
nobody comes and watches.
It's not good, is it?
It's not good at all. There might be a few later on, I hope. So.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, a lot of them probably come out a bit later, don't they? Because off to town afterwards. Got a few playing pool though, Cole.
Oh yeah, there's a few tables on, mate. So I'm making money.
Yeah, yeah. I'm drinking tonight, so you make a few quid off me.
Good lads.
1 or 2 pints. Are you going to be coming to our opening night, Cole?
Yeah, certainly am, mate. When is it? Have you got a date yet?
7th of June.
7th of June.
Looking at 7th of June, yeah.
Is that in stone?
As in stone as it can be.
Is everything going through all right?
We're sort of saying 7th, so obviously all we're doing really is it's not we're playing pool on the 7th, it's going to be like a VIP, we invite people like yourself,
sponsors,
family members, things like that. We'll just get there, we're not sure we're having a guest or not yet, we're going to see what the budget's like. We'll just have a few drinks really, show the establishment, and
I'll be there, mate.
Because obviously you and Martin have helped us not with advice and such things for it, so in a way you're part of it in a way, aren't you? So it's
I hope it's a great success for you, mate.
Yeah,
I really do.
I said before, I was saying to Martin earlier on, we'll work together, won't we? And I think we'll get a good relationship between our club and Showman's.
Yeah, without a doubt, mate.
Yeah.
Daniel Ornigold, the bar is taking shape.
It is. You need
big
a good
bar.
imagination.
Is it a big bar?
No, Dan will tell you the exact measurement. I'm sure Dan will tell you the exact measurement because he's the figures guy and he's a bloody good figures guy as well. But now we've got sort of the beard lineups all sorted out now, Cole as well, Cole. So it's looking, it's good. It's just you go in there and you do gulp a bit and you think there's a lot of work to do here, but I mean the amount Dan and his wife's getting through. So you go 4.4 metres long.
It's quite a long one then.
It's quite long. We had to have a new entrance put in. It's a new entrance because of the fact that there's a fire regulations in it. Our door was too close to the stairs.
Right.
So our builder, who's been brilliant, who's one of it's Dan's father-in-law who does the building.
Yeah.
He's built a new doorway, he's done it already, and a bar attaches to that and curves around. Look, it's nice, he's done well.
Right, yeah.
We have a bit of a feature bar, we won't give too much away, but you'll see it when you come on night.
Yeah,
it's
good.
It's quite good.
Can't wait, mate. I like a night out.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'll have to try and get a lift though, because I'll have a few beers, you know what I mean?
There'll be a few people coming, I'm sure, won't there? We'll sort some alcohol.
I'll just get Carrie to drive. She don't drink anyway, so.
Yeah. There's a baby here yet?
Hey?
There's a baby here yet?
Oh, July 22nd.
Dragging its heels a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's taking its time, mate.
That's a nice shot. Nice shot.
It's got a curved end on it.
The bar, yeah, curved end, yeah. I wonder what you meant then for a minute. You've been watching the other swim, though. 4-1 to Matt.
It's 4-1 then.
He needs to stem this now. Tom. You don't want to go more than 4-1 behind. Needs the next couple at least.
He needs a couple of frames under his belt, a couple of good finishes, you know.
He's one shot away, isn't he, at the moment of each frame. He's not losing by a massive margin. It's just one loose shot every time.
I was in a tournament today in Nottingham with. Well, I don't know who I was playing with in the end.
Mr.
I
Hazel,
started off with Hazel, and I think I ended up with Faisal. So.
Did he not play well?
Yeah, well, we started off all right, mate, and then somebody swapped his arm about.
It's weird because when I watched him in that tournament you ran here the other week, he did unstoppable.
He did miss a ball.
Absolutely brilliant.
Get him today, he can't put me where I want to be. You know what I mean? That's no good. I need to be where I want to be.
Do you not think doubles is so hard, though?
It is a very hard game to play.
More pressure than playing any singles tournament.
Of course it is, because you think the game different as well.
Of course you do, yeah. And you listen, no matter who you're playing with, whether they're better or worse, you listen to their advice and you ask what they want, and it's maybe not what you would normally play. So it's every shot's an unnatural shot, or near enough every shot. But no, it's. I'd have thought you'd done quite well in that. I think I put a pre-bid on you early on, actually. Martin's on the case, Cole. He's laughing, so he can't be too serious.
Can't be that bad. Somebody probably fell down the stairs or something. It'd be okay.
As long as there's no claim there, you're all right.
They'll probably find him at the bottom of the stairs. Mate, be all right.
Yeah. Cause is tasting good, Cole?
Sorry?
Cause is tasting good?
Always tastes good, mate. We always look after it, mate.
John Red's here, yeah. Again, he's got the one tough one, hasn't he? But again, I thought he'd want this red here for the black. Or that one he's going to play on now for the black, so...
I'd be trying to play the plant, you know what I mean? He needs to play the plant at some point.
I think that's what he tried to leave, do you think?
Yeah, I think he did, yeah, but...
Because this ball here, surely you'd have this before the black.
That should be your last ball,
yeah.
Really, shouldn't it? As long as he can get on that plant, either this shot, he needs to be on it this time.
Yeah, because he's done double either, does it? Does it double? It's hard to tell from here.
Can he play the plant now?
He can play plant. He can play the two balls down here, and then come across for the plant. Can he, or maybe not? Is he thinking of playing the plant in the corner
He's
back?
looking at the double, isn't he? I think.
Yeah, double into the corner.
I didn't see the other one over the pocket. There's another one over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is the right shot call.
Yeah, I'm not so sure either. Yeah, he's played it down the line.
Lovely. That's lovely. That's
I'm not sure if it is. Them two don't go. So
that's good idea. Look, get a little minibus going or something, a bit of a coach going or something on the 7.
Put a coach on, Cole. That'll cost me a fortune, Danny lad.
If you get like 7 or 8 and you get an 8-seater, then you're.
Yeah, but they don't like paying money, mate.
Yeah, it's 10 or 8. Not even that, is it? It'll be
well,
like
they're the tight buggers from here, you know.
So what is? I'll get Dan going. Are we subsidising that coach, Dan?
That'd be good, a 52-seater. Hey, you're going to make your money back. Come on.
See if he subsidises it.
You'll make your money back if you
Dan
fill that bus.
He don't like spending money, Dan.
Well, I don't blame him.
No,
I must say.
He's very much like you. We're actually with spending money, Carl.
You do right. No good giving it away, mate, is it? My pocket's buzzing. Oh, he didn't land on it. Right.
I thought he could still cut that, but I guess it's a fine cut, so he's losing his white one. Total call, I think. Again, he can't knock out this, but he's just leaving it safe, isn't it? He's going to have to try and aim for them 2 balls on the just past the middle bag, surely, and he should be able to cover the red.
If he can drop on the bottom one, he should get the snooker back, but I'm not sure if he can just drop on it.
It's not easy, this, is it? Especially
no,
on
this
the
could just flick out.
It's a fast table, this as well, Cole.
Oh, it's very fast.
And it's
getting recovered soon as well.
Is it? It's not long done, was it?
It was done when we opened.
Oh,
it's in that much good nick at the minute.
You don't get play on that off those, do you?
No, he doesn't. I saved this one, mate. This is my match table, so.
I think you've got one, yeah. All the best players have a table that you don't play so much on. That's a nice hit, to be fair.
I think he might have left this.
Now, surely.
Has he left this?
He's left for one. He hasn't left one cushion, has he? Swerving it.
No, he's ripping it round.
Oh, half an inch away. I still think. Well, I don't know. The jaw's still a risky shot in it, but because if he hits it, he's probably going to go in with a white. I'm afraid you're going to be looking at 5-1 here, Cole.
I think we could be looking at 5-1, Phil. And
Surprised he's potting this. I thought he might have not. With 3 shots, I thought he might have knocked off the back off the side rail onto the back rail.
I think what he's done there, if it goes wrong, Tom ain't got a shot on the black. You know what I mean? That's why he's done it. But I can't see this going wrong, mate. I think these are gone.
I mean, that one in the black as well, you can see on the screen quite clearly it's got a big gap between that and the black. It's not close to it. From where we're sat, it looks quite close to the black, doesn't it? But it's,
yeah. Why has Faisal retracted his message? What's he been doing?
Has he retracted the message? He's probably got a bit funny with Dan, has he?
Why has he got funny with Dan?
I don't know. I'm only assuming he might. Wow, this is. I'm thinking back to the Seb Webb game now when he's snookered him at 5-1.
These are the ones where you could be.
It can be a catalyst for a comeback. This.
You could pot this.
Enough for yellow corner bag. Good hit.
Oh, a bit harder that was in, wasn't it? Why didn't he just go full-blooded and
the
hit
thing
it?
is, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It'd been nice if he might have gone tight to the yellow. Can you not miss the middle bag? So you've got better eyesight than me. I'm blind as a bat.
You can get that to the middle.
Can you get it to the middle? Can
I can, I think. I think
so
he's
he's got to go long. He's looking long, and he's got to go long.
Get that to middle, surely.
I don't know. Cole, you're as blind as me. I don't know why we're asking each other. We can't see that from here.
Yeah.
It looks to me like it goes, but obviously I don't think it does.
It does. It definitely goes.
I'm on about the other one. I was on about the other one.
Oh, I'm on about that one.
Oh, right, yeah. You can't see him missing these, can you? He's still alright there.
He's okay
I don't think
there.
he's really wanted it, but I think he's alright. Where are these guys from? Widnes, is it?
Wigan.
Wigan? Ah, right, Wigan.
I think it's Wigan. That's a good shot.
Good shot, that.
Not sure. Did you play this off the black?
Yeah, but back hold for the same, but for the opposite bag, don't you?
Yeah.
Yellow.
Yep.
It's not ideal, but you'll still pot this. Can he get round the? Can he get round the black?
No, he won't be coming this side. He'll be playing.
I think he's coming round it, can he? Oh, playing both.
That's the skill shots, doesn't he?
I can see he's got a little smile on his face, so he enjoyed that.
Yeah. He likes his skill shots, this lad.
Falling off his stool.
Tom chucking his cue about.
No, can't lose out at 5-1 in a race 25, can you? Again, it's one shot, Cole. It's one shot's cost him.
One shot away, yeah.
If he pushed that black a little bit, a little bit more pace, it goes in.
I'm surprised he didn't hit it hard. You know what I mean? I would have been playing that pretty firm.
And this is Tom, isn't it? Tom normally, he plays things up firm, normally, doesn't he?
Because to roll it like he did, he had to be precise and, you know.
First try breaking it.
Right then, Tom needs to do something, basically.
Red in the middle back first, and he can just get the one out, can't you?
Just one problem ball near the black, and
yeah, he's got a ball to get a couple of balls, so I go again out if he needs to be. Plus, it does go in the corner bag, so if he falls out nice there, I don't see it being a major issue. Then he can have a couple of attempts at it if he comes across off that top ball, and for the one on the bottom left, he can have 2 attempts at getting it. So. Does it go in the corner again? They're looking at the table, the proper table, it might not. It's just behind the black, isn't it? So it might. I'm not sure it goes, Cole. Will he get it out now, do you think?
I think he's got a chance here to get it out. He's all right there, he can screw into it now.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be leaving it to your last ball.
I think he might have better off just try to leave himself a shot on this. It does
to
go
the
off the yellow
corner?
into the, well, it does go in the yellow, off the yellow in middle bag, which is a shot, not a shot you want to play, really, is it?
Do you think it goes in the corner? No.
Yeah, well, it's just you've got to be perfect on it because that black's just slightly more forward than it, isn't it? So you've got to.
Yeah.
He could he come this side, our side of it, Cole, and go the other corner? He's got the angle to do that off the yellow.
No, I don't think he has, mate.
He's having a good long look.
I don't think it goes. to be
It's
fair.
not an obvious shot, otherwise he'd have played it by now.
I think he needs a bit of luck, whatever he's thinking.
Yeah. He's got to. If he wants it, I don't think he can hold to screw back, can he?
Could he play that off the
It
yellow
does go
to
for
the
yellow,
middle?
Yeah, it does go yellow. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, but it's holding it, though, isn't it? You have to play it with a bit of
Yeah,
power. Unless he tops into the black and holds off the black. Putting top on this. Containing
He's turned
shot.
it down.
Yeah. Not terrible. Not a terrible leave. One good pot and he's back in it, you know.
What's
Like, just
Faisal
flick
on
off
about?
it, yeah.
Faisal, she's a professional referee. Don't you worry about it, mate. She knows what she's doing. Skink gambling.
She does have a glove and a pocket
Aye,
five.
who's that?
Who's that, sorry?
Skink gambling twit.
Not a clue. Not a clue. Not a clue who that is. There goes safe. I don't like leaving this guy. He hasn't missed much, has he, so far? I won't want to leave him too much.
Has he left anything? I mean, he's got. I'm not sure if that one goes past the black to the middle.
I thought it went past the black. Well,
Yeah, I
obviously.
did. First glance, I did. You're looking at the stream, it looks like it does, doesn't it? But
Could he not go for this one down the rail, though, and not leave much on if he misses, can he?
that's what he's looking at, I think. Is
But then again, it's supposed to be goes for it and pots it. He's not leaving himself on either, is he? So you got to go for it full-blooded, I think.
be going into the opposite corner. We
Big shot required here, though.
What is the shot though, Phil? That is the
It's
double?
Back double and yeah, come down, but it's a big shot, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Gets it
didn't.
perfect on it. Mike's not too bad
Yeah,
there,
he's
is
got a
it?
good white there. I think Matt's one good shot away from this frame, to be fair.
Well, they're both are, though, aren't they? I mean,
Yeah.
one, you know,
I mean, Tom needs a bit of luck,
Yeah.
for the positional wise, but
I mean, the thing is, he's in sort of. He's in best sort of half. You know, it's a good situation, a bad situation. He's got a one ball either end of the table, so it's hard to snooker him, or have a good snooker on him. But it's also hard for him to finish. He needs to be perfect on the ball to get down the other end of the table. So he's a bit of a.
yeah.
That's a missed that though. If he went for it.
Yeah, then he's left a
It's got the
chance here
angle,
for
it's got
Tom.
The angle. Is that yellow just sneaked in away a little bit though?
No, I don't think it has. Loads of check side, I think. Oh, he's swinging it round.
Yeah.
He's
I
missed
think
the
he had
pot.
some
He's
bottom,
took
he
his
had
eye
quite
off
a
the
bit of
pot
bottom
there.
on there to swing it round though.
He should be getting that, Tom.
Yeah, he
should be getting that.
Should be.
at
If he
this
won,
level.
if he won 5-1 down, he would be getting that.
Yeah.
This isn't the Tom Barley we've seen in the last 12 months, is it?
It isn't, mate, no. Adam Kapow, can you sum up the game so far?
Almighty. It's been mistake. Every frame's seen either a great finish or a mistake by.
I think Tom's had first
Tom.
chance a lot, though.
Yeah,
hasn't
he
You know
has,
what I
yeah.
mean? And he's not been taking it, so
That's a good shot. That's clever.
keeps missing his second to last ball or his last
Yeah.
ball.
But he's,
And then
leaving,
that's,
he's doing stuff that you imagine when you're behind you're going to do. He's leaving, like you said before, he's leaving his
Yeah.
hard balls to last, and he can't do that, can you?
No,
You've got to
not
try
at
and get
this
rid of
level. You get caught out.
them. Oh, he's got that though. A little bit of luck would be nice here.
Nice flick.
But you see what, it's still potable. He's still got a shot. That's
Yeah,
what
he
he's
has got a
When
shot,
he
yeah.
touches his t-shirt and don't shine this ball with his belly. It's hard to hold the white here though, isn't it?
Yeah, as long as you leave a shot on the black, I don't think he'd be bothered where that white goes.
Middle bag. reckon
Shot
go
to
middle?
middle. Yeah, it goes to middle. He's got to go to middle.
It's not the easy, so when you're 5-1 down, this back wants to move back. But again, if he wants to win this match, he's got to be getting these.
Oh yeah, he should be knocking these in.
He's got it.
Yeah, he's nailed that.
Shot, Tom.
Yeah, that was one frame he should not have won.
Yeah, and that, you
And,
can only take a positive out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a first real loose shot from Matty, that, though, isn't it?
Of course it is, yeah.
He hasn't played any loose shot in every frame. That's his first loose one.
It was a bad shot to leave that chance, wasn't it? He left that chance, and then it was a bad shot to let him. But I mean, it's a long match, so you're going to get a couple of slack shots here and there. And got 5-2, game back on. So
it's good seeing Tom play some own games, though. It's this second one in about 3 months, isn't it? Or maybe a bit longer.
Cheers, lads. Who's on the comms? Hi, Adam. It's the Showman is one of them, and Phil Lane is the other commentator. Phil's just about to open a club with 2 other partners in Grimsby, and I'm co-partner in the Showman Sports Bar, so that's who's on the commentary.
Basically, we've got a good player and a banger. I'm the banger. Cole's a good player.
I'm a steady player.
I call shots wrong, Tom, and Cole corrects me. Basically.
I've seen Adam at Supreme Series. He can play a bit as well, you know.
Really?
Kapow. He knocks the balls about, mate.
I've heard the name. I think I've seen him on the stream before, to be honest. But,
Is there many in, Cole? Yeah, there's a good turnout, but
the better view. Is that Paz? Is it? Is that Paz Matthews? That one, is it?
it is, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Get yourself in, sunshine. Beers on you.
To be fair, we're outnumbered by Wigan fans, so
Yeah, we need the support.
get some scunny lads in later.
I mean, there's a few in actually, but they're playing pool, aren't they? Over there, they'll probably stop playing pool when it gets a bit of nitty gritty, and they'll come over when it's sort of in the double figures. But
Yeah. There'll be a few out later on, I think.
yeah, you can't see them missing these, Cole.
No, I think these should be going, shouldn't they? So
I can't see any issues, can you?
now drop the one to the middle, the other one to the middle, one to the corner, black in the opposite corner. So that's the way I'd go about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they see it different. Right, this lad here now, we might take the one down the rail first, which is
I think I'll be taking them down the rail face and screwing back a touch so I can then.
that's right.
screw
Yeah,
back
it's easy
onto
to get
side
out for the
tail,
black,
yeah.
isn't it? So I called it wrong again, as usual.
I don't. There is no wrong, is there? In pool,
I don't think there is. No, there's different ways you can go about it. But
it's only wrong if it don't work.
good stream, appreciate it, mate. That's from Kapow. Cheers, Adam. Hope to see you again strutting your stuff at the Supreme Series in Stoke. I'm sure you'll be there.
That's a good response to Tom winning one. He wants to keep cracking on and keep that gap at 4.
Well, Tom won't have a tip left on that break cue, and the amount of time he's dropped it tonight.
Does he always use a break cue, Tom?
It's his snooker cue, so he was asking me have I brought my cue in because it's about 22 ounces, and he says it's a nice break cue, but it's a John Paris Superior, mate.
Yeah,
I don't really want him breaking with it.
No, that's fair enough.
It's only an 8.2 mil tip as well, so you know what I mean. But there's a lot of weight in the butts.
Yeah, I've never really got it because obviously most break cues are light cues, aren't they? And I don't really get that. Sure, you want a bit more power in there if you're breaking.
Yeah, I think you need a bit of weight in the back end, don't you? So.
Not a bit of weight in there, don't you? Just throw your arm at.
That's it.
It's another
That's
drive, 2
break.
in a row.
Right then, Tom's got to start doing something now. Get back in.
That's a loose shot though.
He's got the plant to the middle.
Can you see that? Yeah, he must be able to.
I think
look
so.
now. Yeah, he can. I thought I didn't. If he's going for that, if he wanted to play that shot next, though, why did he put checks hard and a wide?
Yeah,
He just let it flow round naturally. I don't.
That's
I'm
right.
not. I'm not quite. Oh,
Yeah, you're not a player.
kicked your back. Sorry.
You're not a player, Phil.
No, that's something I'm not. I'm not calling him because just like I say, you see it different ways when you sat here, don't you? Got the gap there, hasn't he?
I mean, he's lucky to get that gap though.
He is, but he probably deserves a little bit of luck to be fair. How much has he so far? So.
Tom needs to pull his pants up. He's always like that, Adam. He likes to get his backside out.
He pays a lot of money for them boxer shorts. He's allowed to show them.
That's it, mate. Yeah.
You can always tell when he's won a few money matches because he gets better box shorts for the next money
The
match.
Primark, these aren't they? Primark.
He won his last couple. I think he might be alright. I think he might actually better one.
Yeah,
It
right.
might be a designer one.
Yeah, but you still get them from Primark, you know.
It's a nice little holder for yellow, and he just not the holder for yellow.
Yeah, this is a good finish. He's took these all right.
Yeah. It's starting to flow a bit.
That's
now.
a bit better.
He's a fashionista.
The fashionista. Here we go, 6-3 then. That was a quick one. I thought it would have been a bit quicker than this tonight, to be honest. He's usually played about 15 frames by now, Phil.
Every now and again it starts to flow. Like, obviously, Tom run around them balls then, but then again, we'll see it. Colin will complain about Tom being too quick, won't we?
Yeah,
so
it's nice to see him playing a bit slower, isn't it?
Playing slow, we can't really moan at him, can we? When
he's played a couple of safety shots as well, isn't he? You don't usually see that, do you?
I was over playing a bit of pool over there, just beating up Dilly and Luke, and I looked across and I think I saw 3 safety shots in a row in a Tom game. That's a rare thing. You don't see it.
Yeah.
And again, even at this level, he's not too good to learn. He needs to get that B game going. He needs to learn, and he's got no doubt he knows his angles.
Oh yeah,
he swings a white for loads of angles to get position, so he's only the same angles. They don't change, do they?
He just likes throwing the white round, doesn't he? But
he's got one tough red. He goes red, but I think he's got to still go reds, hasn't he?
It's his first shot that's a tough one.
That's maybe he'll go yellows for that first tough shot.
He's got to be yellows. I don't think there's a shot on the red.
Well, his red does go past into the corner bag, but it's a blind pocket. I think he'll go yellows, won't he?
No, he's going. No, I don't know. When Tom, he'll just get down and bang the red in. You know what I mean? He's like that. He's a confident player. Me, I'd be thinking yellows here to just make sure.
He's going yellows. He's going yellows. I think that's sensible though, Cole, don't you?
Yeah, it is.
Because you can get his early ball early. Get the early ball, so he's hardy ball.
I mean, every ball's got a pocket, mate. So you just got to land on him. End of the day.
Screwing back on this one, I thought he'd have. He went to go screw back off that, and then sort of took and stunned it instead.
He'll end up potting every ball on the table if he carries on. You know what I mean, and win a frame, but.
Just one trophy, not a tricky positional shot, but one where he could potentially miss the pot going for a positional shot, and that's one that's on tight on the rail down here. But I don't see it being an issue for him. Again, with the tables being so fast, he ain't got to do much, has he?
It's whether he can get. Yeah, he's got to try and get straight so he can get down for the black, but. He should be all right from where he is. Just
saying that, if he leaves an angle, he's not too bad. He'll just go the other side of the black, won't he?
Yeah, he's perfect there. He's perfect there. Just screw now.
He won't go too much on mad, will he? He'll just screw out sort of half a foot, won't he?
Yeah, just leave the long shot. Yeah. He's confident in his potting, you see. So, I mean, this would scare the life out of me trying to pot this, but Tom will just get down, bang, it's in. Oh, he's not playing well tonight. I mean, that.
You jinxed him then, Cole.
To be fair, mate, he's rushed that a little bit and he's got down, bang. Yeah, they are the shots he should be getting. And
I think he maybe wants to go a little bit further the white just to get his hand on the table. He's a bit slightly awkward queue and not putting any excuses.
There's no excuse there, mate. He should be getting them at this level.
And I think the positional shot beforehand was. I think he should have gone a little bit harder with that.
That's right, but
this frame will hurt. That frame will hurt.
Yeah, he should be 6-4 here, but.
And it's another dry break, not punished. It's Tom's break, he's one on it. Just all right on that.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
7-3.
That should be 6-4, but there you go.
Yeah, it should be, right. Should be.
There's no excuses for that. That's all.
No, just like I said, I think his plan was to get into that a little bit more, just so he could get his hand on the table, flat on the table, and he's just left himself a little bit too long. A little bit of an awkward queuing, and he's took his eye off the game, off the ball.
Yeah, he snatched it a little bit as well, didn't he? You could tell with his cue action, he was up off the shot straight away.
But I mean,
you knew he'd missed it straight away.
These sort of level players to not worry about the hand position so
much.
He
shouldn't get in the heads.
My level player, I like my hand on the table every single shot. If it's not, it makes it an 85% harder shot for me. But for this level, you expect it to maybe an inconvenience at the very most. You don't imagine it to be that much of a problem.
Faisal, no, I've not had your charger, mate.
Is that another
Still
dry
in the
break?
cupboard.
That's another dry break. That's 3 dry breaks in a row.
It's dry, is it? Yeah, but he's not capitalising from this. You know what I mean? He's getting first chances all the time and then missing silly balls.
Yeah, I think that he got one dry break dish in the last dry break, but it's not the best split in the world, though, to be fair, is it?
No, it isn't. I mean, he needs a bit of luck. work a few balls out, but just take her back. End of the day, just take her back. That's it. That's it. Slow him down a bit. Let him have a go. If he fancies him, let him go and get him.
Graham, lads, is this his biggest pot? Yeah, I think it is, Graham. Yeah, well, it is.
Yeah.
Not thinking, yeah, definitely is. Yeah, definitely his biggest pot. And he's doing it at the Homer pool. It's Homer Lincolnshire pool at Showman's.
Graham, lads, dry breaks, my head's exploding.
He hates dry breaks.
Yeah, but he didn't really hit them very well, did he?
No,
So
he got a bad contact. Well, not a bad contact. He didn't get great. He didn't hit through the ball.
It wasn't a great shot, to be fair.
Snatched it a bit. I think that was a break of someone who's had 2 dry breaks previously. That break there.
That's right. He took a bit off it, I think.
Yeah.
And,
I don't know why people don't. I know, again, Graham I don't think like cuts break, but I don't know when they're struggling with breaks why they just drop to the cut break, because you never always put a ball in the cut break. I don't think you're always guaranteed a great split.
Change it up, don't you? Yeah. You need to change it up.
It's got some work to do here, though.
It's not an easy finish, mate, is it? I mean, if he gets these, he deserves to get these. Yeah. To be fair.
This is it. I mean, he's obviously going to pop this in the corner bag and come into that pack there, but
he's only 1 shot away though from.
He'd be fortunate to get all these balls in an obviously potable position from here, though. Surely.
Yeah, it's a shot. He's worked them all out, and they're all go now.
Yeah,
they all go.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, they'll do all go. Yeah.
Me personally, I think that he takes the one where he's nearest to this left-hand middle. Screwed back a little bit to the other one for the other middle.
Yeah, they're all there, don't they all go? Just looking at someone saying it was a tap break. You know, it wasn't a tap break. No, he didn't get the best contact to the break. I think he skimmed the face ball rather than hitting it full in the face. But yeah, I agree, Collie. Yeah, it's one good shot here now, isn't it?
Just one positional shot away from a good finish here, to be fair.
But I don't think he can hold this other one in the middle back now, can he? So can he pop this and screw back?
No, I don't think he can, mate. No.
Let's go corner, isn't he?
He can go in the corner.
And he has. That's a nice shot.
And now it's perfect. It's just one shot away, wasn't it, all the time? And
just drop this in. Can't help but be on the next one. I don't think he needed that flick though. I think
he used the red, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't think he needed that though. I think he just dropped it in.
He might have been running away from it though.
Yeah.
So. I can't see anything going wrong here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Go 8-3.
Yeah, good finish.
Well, I mean, I suppose Tom asked a question, didn't he? He played a containing shot, said, do you fancy it? And he obviously did.
And he said, yeah, I do fancy it. Yeah, I'll take him out. So there you go. You can't really leave him. It's confident, very confident.
I mean, again, I suppose you need to be confident when you're a few ahead, and
it's a lot easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
And, you think, I can have a go.
Knowing that if you lose a frame, you've still got a good old lead.
Still 4 in front, 30, so. Right then, we need a break dish here.
Yeah, he's due one, isn't he?
We need to.
But he's been breaking all right. He's put a lot of balls to the break, though. He just depends on that wide ball goes. He loses the wide quite a few times. Again, they split lovely, then come back together again.
That's it, yeah, they're all wide open, then they've all.
Yellows have got my favourite here, surely. They all go, don't they?
So do reds, mate. The reds all go as well. So.
Again, it's hard to see from here, but look on the stream, you can see, all the reds go as well.
I prefer reds.
Can't see who's going red or yellow, huh? Yeah, red.
Yeah, he's going reds.
That's
he doesn't need to flick into
He didn't need to go
balls
into him, no. He all went.
He's made one awkward now. Not sure if it goes past the black. It looks like it does, yeah.
Past. But there was a risk, wasn't there?
There was a risk, and it could have gone wrong.
He's got to move his white a bit here, though, because them 2 yellows in the middle of the table. He's got to keep coming back to the other side of them. So I think he'll want to get rid of this one quite early on. That's on its own, the other side of the yellows.
That goes to the middle as well, though, mate. So there's no.
I just don't think he'll like having to keep moving around them 2 yellows. I think he'll want to just play the other side of them and up with the white ball, and that's it. But then again, he's got 3 balls he can get on top of a red foot.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, these you can say are too easy, but it's going the right way about it.
Did he drop that short?
And he's not even hit it hard enough. And that's poor. That is poor. And
There's no excuse in that, is there?
there is no, not at all. And
if he couldn't hold naturally for the ball he wanted next, don't play that one. You had the option of 3
play
balls.
the other one, yeah. You had that many options there to go by. He's
Get a few more in now, Cole.
Yeah, there's a few watching it.
Gary
now.
Chesman's
He
coming
needs
now.
a support now.
He
So
does, yeah. More now than ever, isn't it? You know.
definitely, yeah. It's, he just needs to forget about it and get on with it now. And it's still early in the match, isn't it?
Yeah, but every frame he goes behind, behind now, he's
why
feeling
did I
it.
do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
it's not something you associate Tom with to drop a ball short, is it?
not really. He usually bangs him in at
He
300 mile an hour, mate.
normally
So
punches them in. So
I mean, to play it, to just drop it in like that and then leave it short, is just,
he was also like say he was scared of running that white way.
Yeah,
But why play that shot if you're scared of running the white way? Because now Matt's played that, I can't see
full
any issue.
control. I can see these going as well now. So
There's no issues, is there? No
Not
problem
at all.
at all. Drop on his one here now, because he's the only one that only goes in one bag, and then
I don't think he can even run out of position because anywhere on the table he can put any of his
Yeah.
ball. So
he'll just run round with a bit of check set, a bit
Yeah.
of run inside on this, won't he?
well,
Unless he comes across with the corner with the other one in the middle of the table.
get that many options, mate.
Check set,
Yeah.
inside, sorry, yeah. Good little shot, that.
Yeah, these should be gone then. So be looking at 9.
The thing I'd say about Matt, he doesn't ever just tend to drop a ball in. He tends to always put a little bit on his white.
Side,
doesn't
isn't it?
he? Yeah.
Do you think he's a bit of a snooker
And
player?
yeah,
tend
possibly,
to
but I always think that's
pull?
again, when you're playing well, it looks great, but it can also be an error, where you're going to make an
Yeah.
error when you just start a little bit side. You don't get quite the reaction you wanted to get. You decelerate through the queue as you go down.
That's right. Yeah, you find mistakes. I think if you're swinging the white round and you don't no need to.
I mean, it's a lovely pot. He's flowing at the
He's a
moment.
great potter, isn't he?
But yeah, but it's like I think again we've had this conversation before, Cole. You see Mick Hill and that lot. Mick Hill doesn't do it. Mick Hill, he's
No.
he's in the middle of the table and he'll just little. We had Clinton Answer the Q World of the week.
Oh dear.
Oh, that don't go, is it?
No,
Surely can't cut that.
that is a thin clip.
Looking at corner, so. Again, we're just
it's a
talking about
thin
the
one,
white
yeah,
rolling away
it's-
from yourself. If he
I
boxes,
think he can get this.
That's
Yeah,
a great hit.
That's a good
great
shot.
hit. Apparently he's been 9-ball player, someone just said on there.
is that what it is? Is it
9-ball player.
9-ball player?
So he's not playing it with side, then he's playing it with English.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's been using a lot of English,
of English.
in the past. So.
That's what the 9-ball players call it, innit? I still never had an answer to that. I don't know why it's called that. Knowing the Americans, it's probably a derogatory term for the English, something about putting side spin. I don't know what it is, but no one can ever answer me why they call it English.
Right.
I don't get it. But 9-3, it's starting to get away from Tom now, isn't it? I mean,
It is, yeah. He needs the next couple of frames,
yeah.
I think. Now,
If
so.
it's like 4 behind, he's always got a chance. It's Tom Barley, but
Yeah.
but 5 behind, it's starting to look a little bit ominous. 6 behind now.
He needs to get up off his chair, stop slumping in his
Is
chair,
that another
and
dry
look
break?
like he wants to play.
That's another dry break call. That's 4 in a row. 4 dry breaks in a row.
Right then, Tom.
How like at this level, you've had 4 dry breaks. You're not 9-3 up here. You're just
You
not.
shouldn't be.
You're just not. Not when Tom's potted off every
Tom's
break.
having first chance every game, and
I mean, not wrong. I've been impressed with Matt. He's been playing lovely pool, but it's just you can't be dry breaking. Not the odd one here and there, but you can't be doing 4 in a row. It might be more than that. It's only 4 I've seen in a row. So.
I think he needs to be changing it now, doesn't
Yeah.
he? See, the thing is with Tom now, he's cannoning balls he doesn't need to cannon,
Yeah.
and that's why it's going wrong.
Former European Junior 9-ball champion, Cole.
Really?
He
Well.
looks every part of a European champion the way he's
He
playing.
certainly does, and he's a very good player. Give him that. But so is Tom though when he gets going. You know what I mean? He's unstoppable. To be fair, once he gets flying.
Joe, we've had many comments. I mean, obviously in our area, Wads is the best in our area, but we've had this conversation before. When Tom's flowing, he's unbeatable. Doesn't matter who he's playing.
He's on par with Wadder when he's
Wad's
flowing.
More consistent.
Of course he is.
White balls. I mean, Wad's white ball's lovely. It's
you won't get Waddingham playing a shot like that. He's just played there.
I miss seeing Wad's play, to be honest.
So am I, mate. Yeah, it'd be good to see him back again. But
yeah.
I mean, this White's just going nowhere where it should be.
He's playing himself into trouble.
Do you know what I mean? And
this yellow's obviously still tied up next to the red. It's going absolutely nowhere. So he's. Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, we're not doubting that, Ryan.
When Tom's flowing, it doesn't matter who he's playing. He could beat anybody, but he's just not flowing at the moment. I think Wads flows better over a longer distance. Whereas I've seen Tom I've gone back to that game when he played Stebbins. Second time he played Stebbins.
Yeah.
He played an hour of pool that was just perfection, absolute perfection. I ain't seen anyone play as well as that. But it's only for an hour, whereas Tom's done it.
Yeah, that's what we're saying, Ryan. Waddingham is a different level.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, he's a different level to Tom. And Tom knows that as well.
It's
you
a
know what I mean?
consistency side of things, isn't it?
Of course it is. I mean, he plays the right shots.
Yeah.
I mean, Tom, he's chasing a lot of finishes here, and he's.
Although he's been left an angle.
That are not on.
He's been left an angle for middle back to cut that back in. I think he has, hasn't he? He can cut that middle back.
I'm not so sure, mate. I don't think he can get it around there.
He looks at the angle.
Yeah, he can then. Oh, he can. But he's not getting on that yellow, is he?
I think he saw a little gap through that three balls there. Yeah, I agree, Adam. Tom has been better than this recently, but at the end of the day, as you know, everyone knows who plays ball. It's on the night, isn't it? It's not a total then.
So what's he got here then? Lash?
Yeah, give it the balls, give it the beans.
Give it the beans, find a bag.
Again, I'm not saying you want him to have that bit of roll where he puts the ball safe, but I mean it's all just opened up even further from that.
Yeah, these again should be gone.
Yeah. I mean, he's got one tough ball, but he can leave that to the one before the black, kind of one on the rail. It's not even that
could
tough,
be his last ball, can't it?
Yeah, just because then he can just drop it in and
and then the black in the middle. I think Tom had a knock with Ryan Milson last night. I'm not sure the score. I think it was pretty close at one point. But
Ryan's got a big game coming up, hasn't
he? So sure Ryan will let us know what the score was.
Yeah, he's got a big game, Ryan. He's playing like K-ball. It's always been like in my opinion, the two best players in Grimsby. But I mean, it's all about it's all a matter of opinion, but I think they're the two best players in Grimsby and they're both playing. But I don't want to brag but I beat K-ball 3-0 in the competition on Thursday,
I don't agree with you. I think that Ewan Robinson's the best player in Grimsby. I tell you what, he flows, mate, when he's going.
At times, I mean, Ewan by his own admission. I remember Ewan when he was a kid, and he was always brilliant. He's an annoying little git that used to be in the old Q world, and he'd be the guy that he's sort of 15. He'd be always winning tournaments and that. He'd be annoying, but he's a great player, Ewan. He's run it on cold a little bit in the tournaments we've had. I mean, one tournament we had, he was flowing, absolutely flowing. We had a big gap between playing again. It's double elimination, and he just come back a little bit cold and didn't play half as well. But yeah, good player, you would know. We've got some good quality in Grimsby. We've got some good quality. Obviously, you've got Clarkey, Ryan. You got obviously K-Born, Ewan, Wayne Cam starting playing again.
Cammy, yeah. I would have put him up there to be one of the top dogs. I think
Wayne finds it hard to practice though because he works away a lot and he's a busy lad. I think he finds it hard to practice. But yeah, I mean, I've mentioned before, I've known Cammy years, and he was class when he was younger, and he's still class when I watched him. We played that tournament at Hayes. I think you was in it as well, was you? Down at Newark, was you, or was you not? I know Hayes was in it.
Was it Nottingham, wasn't it?
Nottingham,
yeah. Hayes was on about it today.
Yeah, and Cammy was just unstoppable in that.
Yeah.
Again, it's another simple finish. He's been left there, though, isn't he?
Yeah,
Expect him to get there.
Yeah, it's 10-3 then.
10-13. Have they agreed a break, or have they not agreed a break, or to Bowers?
Sure, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think
15
is it?
I think Tom will be looking forward to that break, unless he wins these next two, and then he'll be
20.
Did he? He don't like a break.
I need a fag break.
Yeah, I need a beer.
20.
I'm thinking you're.
Nuts will take over you lads.
Keep giving Matty these too many chances. Tom needs a plan B. Tom's plan B is pot the balls, so
yeah,
that is his plan B. Yeah, he can do. Yeah.
We're going to get a beer. Yeah, we're going to pass you over to a couple of the Wigan lads now, then. So it will be slightly biased, I'm sure, from the Wigan favour, but.
You both going, not both going.
Yeah, you need two of you.
Do you want to go? Just have one of me. You stay on with me.
You'll get a beer then, and I'll go for a fag in a minute.
Oh, where the one we are? No.
Good evening, lads.
Been
Ladies
joined
and
in
gentlemen.
the commentary box by
Stu Williams.
Stu Williams. You from Wigan, Stu?
I certainly am, mate. Yeah.
Well, what do you think then? I think Matty's got off to a
I think
flyer,
Matt's
hasn't he, mate. I think.
Certainly has been working hard on his game over the last few weeks. Had a couple of bad results of late, but he's been working hard at it, and he got offered this game, and he was in two minds whether to take it actually, and just after coming off the back of a bad loss against Mikey Tomlinson over at the White Rose.
Right, I mean, Tom's played Mikey twice, or 3 times. I think they've played. I think it was 2-1 to Mikey. So
it was.
There's some good matches there, mate. To be fair,
Matt didn't break very well that night, and Mikey broke really well, and he played awesome. Especially there was a period in the middle of the game where. I think he dished about 5 or 6 on the spin, and from about 13 all, he took about a 6-frame lead, and so it got away from Matt a little bit, and his head went, and he looked a bit disheartened.
I think I watched the game actually. I was watching the stream, and I think
since then, and since this game got offered, he sort of worked at his game, especially his break.
He's got a club, hasn't he?
He has, Kuwait Sports Bar in Wigan. That's Matt and his dad who's here tonight, Carlton.
Right,
But as he's been working hard at it, he's come in tonight, he's relaxed. He just said he's going to enjoy the game. I told him, just enjoy the game, don't worry about. He's such a nice lad, he worries about losing people's money and things like that. I just said to him, we back you because we love the way you play the game, attacking, and if you go down and you lose and you attack and you play the game how you play the game, then we're not bothered. But he's got off to a good start tonight.
He's got off to a very good start. Tom's been a bit, I don't know about you, but I think Tom's really had chances in first chances. He's missing his second ball, his last ball, and he's just making it easy for Matt.
I mean,
you know what I mean? I mean, not easy.
No, but he's giving Matt chances he shouldn't be having. You know.
Right, yeah.
I mean this frame, for instance, now he's got a yellow tied up there where he's going to put this and probably try and move it.
So he's chasing finishes.
He's got it, but that's the point. Yeah, he's chasing it. I think he'll get these now. Actually, this is frame ball. Yeah. He's tied that yellow up.
So
that was frame ball, but he probably needs to play that a bit harder because he should know that red's going towards it. He should be punching that in a bit harder, and the red going down towards the bottom rail.
Yeah, it's just wrong shot selection at the end of the day.
I think he's probably a little bit nervous. I think Tom knew tonight that he was stepping up a level.
Game, yeah, very tough. He knew.
Hey up, Kev, nice to see you online, mate. A few lads who've backed Matt who couldn't come tonight. They're just there now. Yeah, I think Tom knew tonight. One of his friends, one of his backers, was just chatting to me in the toilet there, and he said. Tom's stepping up a level tonight. I said, but the thing is, he's been winning a lot of games lately.
Right, yeah, he's got to step up a level.
You're not going to keep getting easy games when you're playing to a level. You're going to at some point you're going to have to step up. And I mean, he's stepped up tonight, and fair play to him. Fair play to him.
It's a good game for both of them, to be honest. And I mean, I think they're both. You know, I mean, Matt's come off a defeat, like you say, and he's gone straight back in there against Tom Barley, who's on. I think he's won his last 5, so you know he's confident.
Yeah, and Matt's.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Like I said, Matt's come off the back of a loss to Tomlinson.
Yeah.
Before that, he beat Martin McIntosh. They played first to 25. Matt started off -1, and Martin McIntosh started off +6 first to 25, and Matt won 25-22, I think. And before that, Matt lost to Jordan Shepherd, 25-22, I thought I say.
Right.
But
I mean, Jordan's.
he's up. I mean, he's been playing some of the top boys, but Tom messaged us and asked us for the game. He asked his backers, and they've all said yeah. So, like I say, he's not a million miles away. He's just making 1 or 2 bad decisions at the minute, which is costing him frames. You can't make bad decisions against quality of player like that, and I'm sure. I'm sure the break will do him good.
Yeah.
He's got 2 more frames. If he can come out 11-4, it looks like Matt's probably going to get these. If Tom can win the next frame and go to the break and come back and win the first couple of frames, then it's game on again. Yeah.
But yeah, Tom needs to get the next 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think he needs to win the next frame before the break. But he doesn't want to go 12-3 down. If he can go 11-4 and then win the first 2 frames, 11-6. As everybody will tell you on the stream who knows Matt, he's renowned for having quite a poor break.
Yeah, it's in a few dry breaks, you know. And
so I mean, if Matt goes dry a couple of times and Tom can take him off and have a break a dish or 2, then it's game on. It's far from over. It's early days. Believe me, if I was playing a money match for this sort of money and I was going to have a bad spell, I wanted it at the beginning, not at the end.
I would as well.
So there's a long way to go yet.
Yeah, these should be gone then. I think red to the bottom.
And you talk about Matt having his own club. He prefers to play away.
Really?
Yeah, well, when you're playing in his own club and it's his place and there's a bit of banter going on, there might be a few spilled drinks and a bit of an he's watching what's going on around the table, not what's happening on the table, you know. So he prefers to play away actually. So that's 11-4 now, 11-3. Sorry, I think it's a big frame. This Tom needs this one.
Tom definitely needs this frame. So
cheers, Daniel.
That's one of our lads from Grimsby. He's just opening a club in Grimsby.
Nice. I love all that. I love pool. I'm so enthusiastic about pool. I'm not a great player. I try, but I love watching pool, organising games, comps, etc., and do what I can for the game. Anyone opening a club, I wish you the best of luck. Actually, I really do.
Places opening up, you see, because it gives you that many options.
There's comps every week.
Everywhere now.
Every week there's a comp. There's a comp for 20 quid a man, 50 quid a man, 100 quid a man, every level of player.
That's
it's
right.
Great. It really is great. Can you do me a favour and ban Mick Van Damage?
Who is he?
It's Mick Allwood. I'm joking. He's from St Helens. A great lad.
Yeah, Matty is playing awesome. Yeah, he's playing very well.
Now, Orange Media TV. Is that Zach or is it Kev or Will? Nice to see you tuning in, whichever one it is.
Well, Tom looks like he might be getting this.
My missus is commenting here. Not allowed to play. I said I didn't say we're allowed to play. I said I don't play a lot.
Oh, is that the missus?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Now then, that's an absolute criminal miss. It cannot be missing finishes like that. And the thing is, right, I always say it, when you lose a frame, you should have won. It costs you 3 frames.
Of course it is, yeah.
When you break this, it wins you 1 frame.
Yeah.
When you lose a frame, you should have won.
Yeah.
It probably costs you 3 frames because you can't get it out of your mind, especially when you're playing for such an amount of money.
I mean, a miss like that is just...
It's criminal, especially at this level. You can't do it.
Yeah, you can. And you will get punished.
Well, it's going to be 12-3, and Matt's not going to miss these. He's absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, I just can't see these being missed, to be fair. Tom will be kicking himself, to be honest.
He will, because that's probably that's at least 2 frames is gifted to Matt.
Yeah. He missed a straight black as well. It wasn't
Yeah, it was a straight back, but it was a black off the spot. It was a black off the spot when he's missed it with 4 inches. He's not wobbled it. He's missed it with 4 inches. Well, the thing is, if he leaves it over the pocket, it makes the finish tough for Matt.
Yeah.
But it's not a tough finish because he's missed it by that much. It's come out and gone. Yeah. Yes, Zach Leonard, you're the man.
Yes, good shot, good confident shot there.
I'm sure there's a little bit of you wants Matt to win tonight, being a shootout star. He's actually queuing really well.
He's queuing very well.
As I said, he's really focused tonight. He had a little bit of a different approach. I won't go into details, but he's a little different approach from tonight, and he's turned up dressed with his pants and shoes and.
Mike's a bit too close to your mouth when you.
Sorry, guys.
It's going a bit fuzzy.
I say he's turned up in his pants and shoes and dressed like he's coming to a pool match, you know. He looks really in the zone. Listen, that's the break now. We're going to have a little break. I'll come back after the break if you want me to.
No problem. Mate,
and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
See you in a bit then.
Thanks for watching.
Well, we're back on then. Tom's having a go at these yellows. He should be taking these out. Well, I've said that about the last 4 frames, so I'll keep my mouth shut, I think. He's landed a bit straight on this. Should be able to get it out though. And then just the black to the corner then, and should be 12-4. Yeah, there we go then. First frame back after the break, and here's a break dish. He might give his head a little bit of a wobble. Yeah. I'll try and get another commentator in a minute, as they're all just had a break, so see if we can get somebody in. Got a legend in the club tonight, young Jimmy Potts has come to watch. He's saying he's got a couple of Wigan friends, and he's coming to have a chat with them. They're great to see him. Here we go, we've got Stu back in the commentary box with me.
Good evening again. Looks like I've missed a frame, though.
Yeah, it was a break dish from Tom, so he's come back after the break, give his head a wobble, you know what I mean? And
yeah, he needed to, like we said, he needed to, didn't he? So
he needs the next 3 or 4, I think, to be back in this match.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it all at once, you know what I mean?
No, absolutely not. I mean, these aren't, they might not look too difficult, these, but they are, because yellows have got a tricky ball. Reds, this is probably the...
Yeah.
There's the red... just below where he's queuing, actually, that was a tricky ball. He's just got it out now, and that was a tricky ball, but he's attacked it first shot.
That's
and
right, yeah,
he's got it out. He's got it out.
They're all there now, aren't they?
But that was a tricky ball. Because he's flowing and he's in his zone, though, he's attacked it first ball and he's got it out, and it looks like he should get these, really. I'm very surprised if he doesn't get these.
Yeah, I can't see really a problem ball, to be honest. I mean,
the red just below the middle, I think it just sneaks in past that yellow, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely goes past the yellow. Without a doubt, that'll definitely go.
Now this is the shot now, getting on the next ball. Like, he's going to have to screw on and off the side cushion. He doesn't want to kiss into one of those yellows and go behind it. But that can happen.
That can go wrong, isn't it?
All he can do wrong here is if he screws on and off and he hits the top yellow of the 2, he could go behind. But he has to play it positive and make sure he hits it hard enough to get out.
Yeah,
see there, if he hits that yellow a little bit thicker, he's behind it and he's no shot. But he's obviously, things are going right when you're in front like that.
Yeah,
things go right for you, don't they?
A few flicks, but there you go. Everybody needs them.
I mean, it's not lucky that he's played it at a pace where he knows he's coming out. Again, the little nudge on the black, that could have gone wrong. The black still passes in the corner. He's
2 break dishes after the break.
Yeah.
So.
But Tom needs to fire straight back now.
He does, yeah. Straight back.
Needs to fire straight back with another break dish, or at least not break dish. I mean, people say that. Let's have you hear people in the crowd. They say, "Let's have a break dish." The break's such a lucky shot. You can't guarantee a ball off it.
No, you can't.
If he makes a ball, what he needs to do is make sure he is in control of the frame.
Yeah.
And as long as you do that, as long as you make yourself favourite from the break, then
that's right. The break's massive.
It's yours to lose, then, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you go dry breaking, it's not your fault you've dry broke.
Absolutely not. No.
Like you say, I mean, the break. It's always nice to hit him sweet, isn't it, and give him a chance.
It's my biggest bugbear with English 8-ball pool is the most important shot of the frame is the break, yet it's the luckiest frame of the game.
It's the luckiest shot of the game.
If you look at other disciplines like 9-ball,
it's gone enough there, the break. So
the thing is, he's gone enough in the opposite side twice already, so he's changed it up a bit,
And
he's gone in the other side, which that for me, that's not unlucky though.
No.
I mean, it's kissed in him, but it was going towards the pocket anyway.
That's right.
And that's just
he's not killing
it's just
the
a bad
white, is he,
break.
off
No,
the-
you've got
off the-
that's the
You've got to
thing.
kill that white ball. And then if it gets kicked in, then that is unlucky.
If you just stun the white ball in the middle of the table and it gets kicked in, then you're unlucky.
Yeah.
But if you're screwing it up the table towards the corner pocket,
it's looking for a bag, isn't it? I mean,
sometimes
you
you
know what I mean?
you deserve to go in. Really, like at this level, they've got to be a bit better than that. I was just saying, you look at other disciplines of pool, like I said, the American game, especially 9-ball, American 8-ball, 10-ball. The dynamics of the game, they can work out a break and
Exactly,
find
they
a
know
ball.
they
They know the
ball on
guarantee
the
in
first
themselves a
shot.
ball, or if they hit it sweet, they're guaranteeing the ball.
Yeah.
Whereas at this,
There's no guarantees
there's
of a
no
ball.
guarantees. It's just so, and that's why it's so frustrating for the
Yeah.
likes of the top boys.
I mean,
who
8
times out of 10
top
get up.
boys, some of the top boys have worked that break out. You know what I mean? And they're near enough guarantee a bloody ball on the break, and
I mean,
but it's finding that position, isn't it, to hit him.
you look at Tom Cousins' break. I'll use him as an example.
Massive break, isn't it?
2 or 3 balls off every break, but like you said, he doesn't play any other discipline. I don't think, not that I know of.
No, I don't think he does. No.
So he obviously works at it
He'll probably have
non-stop.
2 hours on, working on the break.
Just have it.
and
He'll have
that's
someone
it.
in the club probably setting
Yeah.
balls up for him while he's just break after break after break and hitting
So,
them.
yeah.
You know,
I know Liam Dunster's another one. I mean,
he's the
I
guy. He's
seen
the
him.
ultimate professional.
I seen him at Stoke. He was in a tournament at Stoke, and they had to change the rules because he had mastered the break. Do you know what I mean?
Because of his tap break.
Yeah. Tap break, getting a ball in the middle of
Well,
time.
2 weeks ago at the Town Shootout,
Yeah.
Matt played Liam in the semi-finals.
Right.
And Liam tap broke Matt 3 times. And off the tap break, he's not made a ball, but he's left 1 ball out.
Yeah.
Matt spotted the 1 ball he's left out, gone into them, and left nothing.
Yeah.
Tries lay a little safety or something, and doesn't get it, and does the dishes.
That's it. Yeah.
He's making you go
Yeah,
into them and
he's-
bring
he's
them
saying-
out. If you
what
get
he's
them, then
saying
fair
is,
enough.
You want to have a go, you
Yeah,
have a go, mate.
Yeah,
That's it.
absolutely. He's the ultimate professional.
Yeah.
This
where's
is a
it going
tricky
here?
last
Yeah,
yellow down the bottom of the table here.
Well, he's cued that well.
They could have done with just. Oh wow!
It's perfect there, to be
stopped.
fair.
That stopped pretty quick. It's quite a fast table. This is.
It's very fast. Yeah.
But that seemed to pull up pretty quick. I thought he was running a little bit too far, if I'm honest. But yeah, this looks like curtains and 14-4, if you ask me.
It's looking that way. Just one good shot here.
See now, he's come out a little bit too far. He has to probably use that red closest to the middle.
See, this way it could go wrong as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
I mean, could land behind it.
But like you say, when you're in front and you're swagging like that,
Perfect.
they
Yeah.
just come out, don't they?
Yeah,
He's
he
played
didn't
it
need,
really
need to use a red, did he?
Played it really well. I'm saying if you've got a bit of tension in your arm and it's a bit closer, you might over-screw it and go into that red and leave
right,
yourself no shot.
Yeah.
He's got such a lead, he's got no tension in the arm, he's just flowing, isn't he?
Everything's going right, isn't it? I
Absolutely, yeah.
mean, that's how it goes at the end of the day.
I'm a little bit surprised actually because I watched Tom, especially on this table, it's his table,
Yeah.
against Seb recently. I mean, his nickname says it all, the banger. He does
Banger,
crash into balls, he bangs into balls.
He
But when they
can
come
do it
out
too
for him,
much at times, you
when-
know what I mean? I mean, sometimes you don't need to play them shots, but that's the way he plays, and you'll never change him.
absolutely, and I don't fault him for that. You
No.
know, that's his game. That's the
Yeah.
way he plays the game, and just things haven't gone his way tonight. But I think
right, yeah.
when you play that style of game, things have to go your way.
Exactly, yeah.
When
I
you
mean,
crash
a
into
lot
balls,
can
you
go
do need
wrong.
a bit of luck and a
Yeah.
bit of fortune, don't you? I think
And that's
players-
a good break there.
players like Matt, who play a little bit more reserved, sort of go into things a bit more accurately,
That's right,
if you
yeah.
like.
I mean, you're playing precise, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, positional play is more precise.
When they play a bad shot like that, it looks terrible.
Exactly, yeah, yeah. Just
When Tom clatters into a set of balls and it all comes out nice, he looks phenomenal,
it
doesn't
looks
he?
good, yeah, but you
but
can't get away with it all the time.
You
which
can't,
is-
no, especially when he's like we say, he's stepped up a level tonight, I think. and I commend him for that. He actually he said to me, so he messaged me and said he's probably taking on a game a bit where he's definitely a second favourite. If he has a word with his backers and they're up for it, would we come? And Matt was a little bit sceptical about it actually, because coming off the back of that loss, and we had a chat about it. And Matt and his dad and John Moran, who's Matt's manager from Hull when he was on the 9-ball tour and took him all over the world. They had a little chat and what have you, and he said, right, let's give it one last go and see what happens. And he's really put the effort in for it, and you can see that.
He's really focused, and you know what I mean, you can tell. I mean, Tom's just sat there hoping he gets another go, basically. But
and there's nothing worse than being behind and sat in your chair and watching someone dish up.
About it, can you?
I think you're
hoping he misses, aren't you?
And there's absolutely nothing you can do when they look so comfortable around the table and just potting. He doesn't look like he's going to miss that, and it must be a bit sort of degrading for Tom in a sense, like. It's a big shot now. I think he might have to. In fact, he doesn't have to come up and down, can he? Drop it in and come round the back of the black for the black to middle.
He can hold it.
Just come behind the black off the side cushion and take black to the same pocket.
Either that or just stun out. Just stun out, leave it into the corner. Yeah.
I think Aragon round the back.
He was straight on the yellow to the middle, I think.
Perhaps it's my angle. Yeah. It's looking ominous a little bit now. Tom's certainly got an uphill battle.
I mean, he still needs 10 frames, but
I'll go back to where I've seen Tom before. I watched him at Bapto actually against John Sullivan, and he similarly behind by about 10 frames. And although he lost the game to John,
he come right back into it.
I think he had about 6 or 7 dishes on the spin.
A couple of dry breaks
from John. A couple of dry breaks from John, and a few dishes, and in 15 minutes he's won 6 frames, and he's right back in the game then. So this is where Matt's struggled in the past when he's had leads. He'll give a little bit complacent.
That's right. You take your foot off the gas.
And we always tell Matt as a friend, like, he's too nice. Sometimes he'll get a bit complacent, feel a bit.
Once you've got him down, you've got to stamp on the
bit sorry, and I'm sick of telling him you need to put the foot on the throat and keep him down there, make him feel a bit worse. But Tom's struggling a little bit tonight from what I know about him.
I think I think a definite rematch will be on the cards. I mean, Tom, he loves a game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, more than welcome down at Q8 Sports Bar.
Thing is with Tom, if he gets beat here tonight, that'll make him more determined to go to Wigan.
Put the practice in
and play the game. He'll definitely play the rematch.
And I'm sure his backers are that much in profit after his last few games that they shouldn't have any qualms of getting the wallet out again.
Definitely not.
I mean, this isn't over. We're talking like it's over.
No.
It's far from over. Like I said, Tom can run 4 or 5. Even 6 off here now. It looks like he should get these, and then 1 or 2 more, and it starts getting a little bit closer. And Matt will start thinking, "Bloody hell, it's happening again!"
To be fair, Tom has had chances as well. You know what I mean? It's not as if he hadn't had any chances. He's had plenty of chances.
Matt's given him a couple of chances. That's a good shot. That's a great shot. Very well controlled. And there we go. Tom's finding his feet a little bit since the break, I think.
Well, it's 2-2 after the break, isn't it? So.
No, the 3-2. It was 12. Oh no,
it was 13-3. No.
12-3.
3-2 really after the break. So.
I think if Tom can run 1 or 2 off, like Carl, for instance, saying he's second guessing himself. I think he probably is.
Yeah.
Probably is, and he needs to, like you say, run 1 or 2 racks off and get that little bit of confidence back in him. Because the
thing is with Tom, he'll keep fighting to the end.
I don't think he's the sort of guy to give up, is he? He respects his backers too much to give in. This is a big break for Matt. If he's made a ball, you see, the big thing with Matt there is Tom wins that rag. Matt goes dry. Matt gets in his head. Oh, my break's deserting me again.
Yeah.
And it all comes creeping back, doesn't it? And start having thoughts and.
Well, he's got first chance here, hasn't he?
Exactly.
So
that's all you need. That's all you can ask for, isn't it? There's nothing easy from here. And I think the top yellow might go into the middle.
I think, yeah. I think both them yellows go to the middle.
There's a tricky yellow just above the one directly above the black is a tricky ball, but he's got plenty of balls around it to go in and develop.
I think it goes into the opposite corner, to be fair. So I think all these balls have got a pocket to go in.
Does that sneak past the red, does it?
I think
above
it does.
The red directly above the black?
I think it does, looking at... Yeah, I can see the table.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like...
Yeah, your angle's a bit better than mine.
Yeah. I mean, it does just drop in, I think, so... It's just all about going the right way. And
there we go. Now he might try and screw into the red now, just above the black, and
he does go in the corner. But I think he will.
You see, he's looking to move it now. If he goes into the red, see, it doesn't go into this top pocket, so he's got work to do.
Yeah.
He has got work to do here. Well, that is a fantastic shot.
Now it goes, doesn't it?
That's fantastic. You see, he's definitely in the zone tonight.
It's just awkward queuing here, isn't it? But it should be okay. He's got a bit of a kick there, I think. But
the yellow goes into the same pocket where he's potting this yellow now.
Yeah, it goes into
so
both
he's just going to come round off two, and if he's not on it now, he'll be on it when he plays the one into the top pocket. Or like you say, it goes over there. No, he has to play the top one now, come round off two.
Just screw over, because it goes into the opposite corner, doesn't it? So
being a 9-ball player, Matt, naturally as a 9-ball player, he likes to play with top and play around the angles rather than screw balls.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll see, you've probably seen a few shots tonight where, like you see, he's queuing at the top of the white ball now, and he'd rather use the angles.
I thought he was a snooker player rather than a 9-ball player, because we didn't know.
I mean, he started as a snooker player, 15, 16 years old. He had 139 clearance, but then he sort of decided himself he wasn't going to make it as a snooker player, and he went to the 9-ball, and he moved up to Andy Appleton's club actually when it was when Andy had the Vegas park.
Right, yeah.
And he played out of there for quite a long time. And Darren Appleton, Chris Mellon, what have you, all practicing in there. And he had quite a good rapport with those guys, and he learnt a lot from them. And that's where I get from his game now, where he uses the angles a lot more rather than screwing balls across and over, what have you.
I mean, me personally, I'd rather screw a ball in than run it round the cushions.
Me too. Yeah. I mean, I'm not a good player, like, but if I don't have to use cushions, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
This in the context of the game is now probably the biggest frame of the game. Like, obviously it's the biggest frame. Tom needs to win this frame. He probably needs to take these off from here, instill a bit of confidence in himself, and realise that he can compete.
Yeah. I think he'd be taking yellows here, I think.
Yeah, I think this yellow, and if he pots this yellow, he's on the one to middle. He's obviously got a tricky little ball down the rail. He's had a flick there off the middle jaw. He's all right. Yeah. Well, he's the ball in the middle of the table. What you might think he needs to get onto middle actually goes to the top left-hand corner as we look.
That's right. Yeah.
Which is his last ball to black. They're drop-ins. They're drop-ins from here. Even I get these.
Really? That's a big statement.
He might actually just run through here and take it to middle. Yeah. That was the angle he had. Does he have to come up and down now?
I think he does, yeah. I mean,
again, it's nice and simple, half at table.
That's right.
Nice quick frame like that. He's got that less than a minute, quick dish. Just telling himself I can compete.
That's it. That's all he needs to do. I mean, he's just got to keep hold of Matt and then just play little mini sessions now, you know.
What he's hoping for now is Matt's dry break.
That's it. He needs
Take
it to come
them.
pretty quick, doesn't he?
Take them and then win the next frame when it's his break.
Yeah.
Make a ball, make sure of the frame. But he does. He needs a run of 3 or 4 frames, but
Not on the
quickly,
bounce,
not like tactical frames,
No.
long frames. He needs
to
a
keep his
few
arm
quick
flowing and
frames, and get on a roll and start moving around the table a bit quicker.
The crowd will be behind him then, you know, get the fans
Yeah,
behind
of
him.
course,
And
to
then
get a
that's
bit of
different
noise.
game again.
And that'll probably get the Wigan boys going, which then puts Matt under a bit more pressure,
That's it,
actually.
yeah.
Matt's found the ball there, and
His break's working all right
his
now.
break
isn't
is working quite well, actually. I'm just looking at the yellows, the 2 to the top right as we look at it. Can he make a plant on them? Do you see the 2 up the red alert?
it? Yeah, I think they do plant them, but
Because reds are tricky otherwise. Reds are tricky because there's quite a lot of balls on rails.
there is, yeah. I mean,
So yellows have to be the set, I think.
I think what he's
But again, the 2 down the
he's
bottom of the
looking at-
table, how
what
does
he's
he get
looking
into
at
that?
here, I think he's taking the yellow to the middle and trying to get into the bad
Needs
2
to
yellows.
go into the black, yeah. No?
I think he tried to split them yellows up, but
He did, yeah. Tell me they plant to middle.
I don't think the plants are middle.
He's looking at it.
I don't.
He's looking at it. Oh, he's on this one to the top left corner as we look.
Yeah, this the one near the black. You know, nearest us.
He has to get
nearest
on
the
it
bottom cushion.
precisely,
Yeah, he's
but it
gotta be
does
on
go
now.
to
It
this
goes
bottom
in the corner.
right corner, yeah.
But it's it's a good positional shot. This is a tough finish, to be fair.
It does look
My
like him.
co-owner Martin. Yeah.
Nice job. Bring table service
Yeah.
for the
Brings you a beer
for the
feel.
commentary. It might look like, to me, it looks like he is lining that plant to middle. But again, he's 10 frames in front. He can afford to
That's
probably
right,
have
he
a
can
little
chance,
go
can't
at
he?
it,
He
can't
can
he?
take
you know?
throw his arm at a couple if he needs to. You know what I mean? But he
It
doesn't
might
need to.
even be up the top.
He's got it to the other middle though.
He's got a bit lucky there.
but
He's got a bit lucky there, but as you say, it happens when you're in front,
So
and them
you get a bit of
little
luck.
bits of touch and rub, they go for you. A bit fortunate there, but he needs to, as a player now, what you want to do is take these off and really rub it in.
You do, yeah. From that, you know, having a little bit of luck like
bit
that,
of luck
then
like
make it count.
You want to take them off and really rub it in. So he's probably going to look to pop this one into the corner and go into the lower one on the rail, and leave
Hopefully
himself
land on the other
leave
one.
himself on the other.
Oh, he needs a bit of luck now.
I
Oh, he's
think
had it as
he
well.
might be all right there. Yeah, might have to play this cushion first actually, but playing it cushion first means he's coming out behind the 2 reds, and he'll be on it to middle.
Either that or he plays the yellow to the
He
top.
plays
there.
this cushion first.
He's screwing straight out. He's played it well.
Wow, what do I know?
Straight out.
Cued that really well.
He's took them really well as well. To be
He
fair.
has. He's really took them well. Great finish again. It's looking ominous now for Tom. Actually, Matt's not letting up at all, is he?
No, he isn't. I mean, he apologised there, Matt, and I don't know why he was apologising, but it was a great finish. I mean, he
Yeah, and he got a little bit of luck, didn't he? But like I said, that's what you need to do when you get that little bit of luck. You need
I
to.
won't be apologising. Trust me.
You need
I've seen I
to.
played
You need
it.
to capitalise on
Gosh,
that, don't
he
you?
did,
Make
didn't he?
sure that you really rub it in.
And he did, to be fair.
Just looked at the time on your screen there, and it says 10:15.
Oh, that's wrong.
I thought,
Don't worry
Jesus
about that.
Christ, it can't be.
Yeah. It's 5 to 8.
5 to 8 it is, yeah.
He nearly
He's
went
made a
again
ball
there.
and was very close to an off. I think he's got a shot on the yellow across the table where he goes into the two what are tied up. He has to make that ball though. Unless he's taking red to middle.
Yeah, he's looking at
crazy.
reds.
It's a shot for me, like that's a.
Yeah, as well.
I mean, he's got it, so it looks good. But I don't think that was the right shot personally.
I think I'd have gone yellows, to be fair. Well, yeah, it's turned out all right, hasn't it?
Yeah, but he's not got a good angle on this now. He's screwing in. He has to screw back, and he's going into the two yellows on the side rail.
He's relying on a bit of luck again.
Yeah,
isn't
of
he?
course he is. And
He's
I mean,
all right.
he's all right. He's had a bit of a touch. Deserves it probably. But now he has to use the black. The black might go up the side rail. He might land straight on the red. You know.
Oh, could happen here.
Yeah. He might be able to just miss the black actually.
Might screw onto the rail and then.
It's a good shot. It's a good shot.
It's not easy to hold for the black.
No, it's
though,
not. It's not. It's not. And he's played this with some right hand side and just go towards the cushion.
Yeah, it's took it, innit?
Played it well. He's played it well. He's been missing a couple of these. He's took them well. It's a good finish. It's a good finish.
17-7 then. Yeah, you say that, Pete. Banger's getting his arse handed to him, but to be fair, Matt has played some good stuff,
I think
mate.
he's played
To be
an
fair,
exceptional level of pool
yeah,
tonight
and
so far.
Tom's had chances, mate. To be fair, as well. So, and Matt's just capitalised. That's Paul.
I'm going to say 3 frames Tom's given Matt.
Definitely, yeah, without a doubt. Yeah.
So if you take them 3 frames off Matt and put them onto Tom, it's probably should be about 14-10,
14-10,
which
yeah.
is still anybody's game. And there's Matt dry.
Now then, this
Do you know
is
what I
where
mean?
Tom needs to capitalise.
Tom has to get these reds now, I think. I think the reds are all on. Yellows are all on, really, but it's just not that red save. That's why I'd have gone yellows, because they all had a pocket.
I mean, the reds are still there, aren't they? I mean,
I say now, did he have ball in hand?
No, he didn't. No, it was off the break when it was a dry break.
Well, he's
so-
gone yellow.
Has he gone yellows?
I've misread the first shot. Sorry.
Oh, you said he was on reds. That's why.
Yeah, I thought he was.
No, he's gone
I'd
yellows,
misread the
hasn't he?
first shot. My mistake. Sorry. But again, these are drop-ins now. Stun this,
Yeah, these
drop
should
in the
go,
corner,
really.
and then I step probably pot to corner and black to middle.
Black to middle, yeah. Looks easy for me, doesn't it?
I've not missed a shot all night.
Yeah, you know.
The angle on this is quite important, really.
He's all right there. I think he's just.
He would have
rolled
liked
this
to be
down.
straight on this.
He would have been, yeah. He's okay.
He's played it with a bit of drag to sort of slow the white down.
Just
Again-
again into the red now.
Again, he's probably going to have to screw into the red. Does it go past the red?
Screwed
Played a
into the
good shot. Played a good shot there. And again, it's his break now, so he needs to
yeah.
repeat this. Or like we say, find the ball and make sure of the
That's
frame.
right, yeah. Whereas,
And Matt's
he's
just
got it-
nipping for a week.
He's got it below 10 anyway, so he's making inroads.
Yeah, of course, yeah, and that's what it's all about. You just set yourself little targets, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like, I'm 10 behind. If I can win this session 3-1, the next session 3-1.
You're back in
You
the
sort of
match.
thought, then you're only 6 behind,
Yeah,
and you know,
But by
sort
that
of soon
time,
comes back, doesn't it?
you're running out of frames. That's the thing, you can't.
Exactly. I mean,
No.
he'll be looking now. He'll be looking at, in a sense, if this was me now at 17 out down, I'd be looking at, I want to win 3-1, 3-1, 3-1.
Takes it to 27.
And at that side, 2017, it's game on then.
Yeah.
Wins 3-1 again, it's 21 apiece.
Yeah.
It's an uphill battle for him being so far behind. Matt obviously looks really comfortable. All the lads are here cheering
Yeah.
him on.
Yeah, he got good support as well.
Yeah, we've brought about 20, 25, 25 of us or so. He always has a good following, Matt from Wigan, especially being sort of the club owner. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of the boys follow him about, and all love a gamble.
That's the main thing, isn't it? You get
That's
the
what makes
support.
these games, isn't it?
Of course it is, yeah.
If it wasn't for backers, you wouldn't have these games.
You wouldn't.
Clubs
No,
wouldn't
they'd-
support.
They'd,
Clubs
be,
wouldn't.
they'd be playing for 100 quid.
Well, would you give your table up all night?
Oh, that's
I
right,
mean,
yeah,
let's
I mean,
let's,
yeah. You've
let's
gotta
say
be
this. I
making
know
money.
this is your money match table, and you do it because it's your money match table. But let's say it was just the best table at club, but you hired it out,
Yeah.
and someone comes in paying, let's say it's £5 an hour or whatever, and you say, I want to play a money match. I want to play a money match on that table. And Tom turns up with 2 people, and me and Matt turn up on our own.
Yeah.
You're giving a table away for the night. What could turn revenue to you,
Yeah,
30,
it's
40
costing
quid,
money.
you know.
Yeah.
And but when the lads turn up with 20 fans apiece,
It makes it worth it, doesn't
of
it?
course it does. And if it wasn't for them fans having a bet, we wouldn't be playing for 15 grand tonight.
That's right. You'd be playing for 100 quid a man.
Of course, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But Tom
It's
had a
all
chance
about the
there.
fans.
And,
Yeah, he played a really bad first shot, in all honesty. I
he's-
don't know what he. I actually don't know what he played.
he's handed a chance here to Matt.
One tricky yellow.
The
He's
one
got
near
balls
the,
he's got balls to go into it.
The one near the middle, isn't it? That's a tricky one.
Yeah, the yellow in the middle.
But
Like you said, I think it's a plant, so he could play this yellow to corner now
as a skill shot, and then just,
and skill
yeah.
shot the red into the pocket, and he's on everything then. But it's not an easy pot. This it's
No, it isn't. It's
half
missable,
ball
isn't
to
it?
corner. They're missable these, yeah.
They're definitely missable for me. These. How about you,
You
Stu?
just have to cue them, don't you? I mean, and I 1 in 10 for me, but it looks like he's refusing it. But for me, it's the shot. He's obviously got other ideas. He can see a bit more than us. Probably going to play the same shot now,
now.
but he's opened the angle up a little bit.
It's not an easy shot.
It's frame ball.
The yellow's just drifted.
That's
to the
why
side rail,
I'd have
innit?
played it earlier when he had
Yeah.
when he had the wider angle earlier. He was going into it fuller. Do you know? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it
Yeah,
was
he
he
just
was
stopped there,
almost
that's
screwing into it full ball, whereas now on that shot he was going into it quarter ball. He's leaving the double.
Leave the double, innit?
I'll tell you now before he plays it. This is his weakness.
This. I think this is an
It's
unmissable double. To be fair.
Wow. He's played it well.
Potting every ball on
It-
table,
it's,
isn't he?
it's his weakness, so he says it himself. He can't double.
Yeah.
I've been in setting the balls up for him this week, and he says if I could double, I don't think there's a ball up table. He
Yeah.
feels like he could miss, you know.
Yeah. Well, Tom had first chance again.
He
so-
did, yeah. He got in the balls and he played it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he was trying to play. Whether he was trying to play with sand, develop something, I don't know.
I missed the
really-
shot, so I
He really, he
didn't,
missed. He
see it.
he played a shot into this corner. Really. He played a shot into this corner. Matt's just come over and asked me what's it first to.
I don't know. Don't know what he's playing to. He's just
no.
putting the balls in. He's not bothered.
He just.
He'll
he
let you
just
know when he's
he
one
leaves
showing.
out. He leaves out to me, like, sort of lad out. But I'm
What are they playing
pretty,
to?
pretty
25?
25. Yeah, I'm pretty certain he should have known that. Just say on the
Nice to know,
screen,
wouldn't it?
race to 25. But again, though, right? Tom wins that last frame. He's had a first chance. He's missed it, and Matt's got him. So they was obviously there. They were potted. They were available.
Definitely, yeah.
Tom gets that 17-9. Matt's gone dry again,
There you go. You're 17-10, aren't you?
and they're all
Before you know
low.
it.
These
Yeah.
yellows are all low. The dollies really. He's played a terrible shot there. What's he played, man? Do you get what's in though? If Tom's queuing a bit better,
Yeah. It's,
Matt's on 17, he's at 9, then it's 10. He's really, really suffering.
suffering. He's letting his arm go now, and this is when he's dangerous though, because what could happen here?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, like I said, I've watched him probably four money matches.
Yeah.
Especially the last 2 matches where he played John at John Sullivan at Blackpool.
He's checking his
And
head
he's very
but it's
dangerous.
perfect.
I mean, he was 10 frames behind him, won, and come right back and lost.
Yeah.
And he was 10 frames in front him, won, and John sort of
John come back and won.
put his foot down and come back and
player,
won.
though, John,
He's a fantastic money player.
Yeah.
Because he's just got so much arrogance and swag
He's not
about
bothered,
him,
is he?
you
He
know.
goes for absolutely
Just
everything. doesn't he,
goes
as
for him,
well?
and if they go in, he goes in. Now, I mean,
He's not bothered if he misses, is he? He's just, get on with the next one. We don't even know.
I backed him in the last one, John, because John's a friend of mine. And he was 10 behind, and he looked over and he went, "Don't worry, I'm all right." And he's just that arrogant. He's just that arrogant that he knows when it clicks. That's a terrible shot. That's pressure. That's pressure. There's nothing but pressure. Because he only had to stun on and off the cushion there, and he's on it. That's nothing but pressure. And I'll tell you now, Matt won't go for these. He'll pop this and he'll bounce the low one off and he'll snooker him. And
I think they're all there.
Oh well.
To be fair, so
there you go, Will Caldwell. You'll like that. I've called another one bad. He's suffering. He really is suffering. Pop this to middle, screw back and take that up the rail. He's got the ball to the opposite corner. He doesn't have to do anything with the white ball. Pop this up the rail, take the one to middle.
Yeah,
and then he's on everything. Yeah, he's just that's it. There's so many options.
I mean, this table as well, it just hugs the balls on the rail, you know what I mean?
They're quite forgiving pockets as well, which is what surprised me with Tom missing so many balls.
Yeah.
They're very forgiving, aren't they?
He's just missing him by a mile, isn't he? They're not that forgiving.
Yeah, it's just tension, that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just tension in his arm. He's gone uphill battle, let's say that, and obviously it shows. We all do it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I've tweaked loads. You know what I mean? So
we just don't tweak for 15 grand, do we?
Oh no, do we? I tweak for a $5.
I like a little money game myself, but not to this standard and not for this sort of money. I'll quite often play for £1 a man or whatever, you know. But it's
I don't play for that.
Different level. This is different. I mean, these lads. There's one thing for certain, I wouldn't play him for a $5 or a frame, for one frame, and anyone can win one frame. But I'm going to say it's curtains really, and it's Tom. I think what Tom needs to do now is try and win as many frames as he can and save a bit of face, you know. And I know it sounds really bad, but I think Tom's target now, I know it sounds really bad, but his target's got to be double figures.
Yeah, I think he'd be happy at double figures. I think.
Gavin, I'm giving you no more money. Played Gavin for a few quid one time. I think it was about 600-700 quid we played for, and I went 4. I think I went 4-1 up, and then he went about 9-4 up. And then he was 13-7 up, and I got back to 13-all, 14-all, and I miscued it, decided we drop ins. So he snookered me to death for 10 minutes and then got him.
Yeah, Tom just wants to get on with it, like he wants it over this.
Yeah, I think Kevin, I think you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. There's absolutely nobody expected Matt to blow him away like this. He's such a confidence player, Tom. That's the thing. He's a confidence player, and he needs to be flowing, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
And if his confidence isn't there,
it's not there, is it?
Matt got off to a flying start, didn't he? And even from 5-1.
Yeah.
And it's such a long game to 25. But at 5-1, when you're a confidence player, to be 4 or 5 frames behind so early on, it's sort of. Like I say, as a confidence player, you're going to be struggling for confidence all the way.
Everything he's trying is just not happening.
I'd say the thing is, he didn't need to move that yellow. He could have dropped that in and took it to the opposite corner. He didn't need to move it, but he's trying. Because he's under pressure, he's trying things he doesn't need to try.
And now he's going to have a lash at this. But
Rick, I'm on my way, pal, don't worry.
So I don't think he's on anything here.
Look, like we go back to, and it's because he's trying to force so much. He could have been on that to corner, playing ball, nice and straight. How's that not going in? Wow.
Well, it's just jumped out.
How's that happened?
Any other time, be moaning, I've had a rabbit.
Not so bad. Cadbury's parrot.
Could that be the turning point, Stu?
Turning point. They do happen, you know.
Yeah.
They do happen. Little turning points like that.
Yeah. I mean that should have been in, shouldn't it?
I think he needs to get to. I think he needs to get to 15 before Matt gets to 21.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, and then he's still a chance.
Yeah, but Matt's steamrolling at the minute.
He's spinning that white ball about.
Yeah, I mean he didn't need to play it like that. He didn't need to play it that short. Perhaps he's played that just to
get his arm going.
Get his arm in and prove to himself that I can get this I can bang this twice across and land on it, and just get his arm going, a bit of confidence in himself.
May use the pocket there for a positional shot. That was different. Has he got?
Just had a little shout out from the crowd there from Chris Nimbus Moody.
All right.
He's playing back at Kuwait next Saturday against Neil Aspinall from Barrow for £4,000 pot minimum. We've got a little bit more if they have so.
Oh, well.
Chris would play a money game 7 days a week, and twice on a Sunday.
Yeah. He likes it.
He loves it. I mean, he's not at this level, but he's probably a level maybe 2 below this, but he just loves it. He loves it, and he just really enjoys it, you know. And I sort his games out for him, sort all the money out of him. And you'll know yourself, it's bloody hard work, isn't it?
Oh, it's hard work collecting the money and chasing all the money about.
Actually, people don't realise that. They think.
We do it.
Do you want a bet? Yeah, I'll have 500. Yeah. Try getting that 500 off some people. It's bloody hard work, mate. And then you've got to mess about chasing it. Then they transfer it in your bank. Then you've got to go into town and get the money at the bank. My time doesn't come free, you know. But Chris loves it. I mean, I do it for the lads, you know.
Yeah.
Here he is, Mr. Aspinall. Go on, you nice lad. I won't swear, I'm professional. But here's Tom now, like we said, he needed to get a couple of frames back. He's just won that one where White went in and out, and a little bit of a turnaround. See, he's second guessing himself on this now. Second guessing, and he shouldn't be second guessing. Pop the one to middle, stun the white ball, pop the one to corner, screw back to just above that red, and it goes in corner, and he knocks them in 10 out of 10. He knocks them in 10 out of 10 if it's level, if it's close. He just has to screw toward, just get past that red, that's it.
Past the red in the middle, innit?
Yeah, he's perfect.
Don't know what he's thinking about.
Yeah, but he's thinking because he's so far behind. Yeah. He's and that's what happens, doesn't it? Even if you're playing in a comp and you're 3-2 down first to 6, and you start second guessing yourself, don't you? Wondering what's happening and why am I not perfect on this ball, you know?
That's what he's thinking, and then he's thinking if I miss this, I'm leaving the game. You shouldn't be thinking about missing. Do you know what I mean? That's not the way to play.
Neil, no, we know we can't swear, mate. We can't swear. Yes, young Connor. Yes, Mr. Mooney, the young prodigy of Wigan. I'm going to tell you a little tale about this young lad. He's asking me for a shout out there. This young lad turned up at Q8 Sports Bar 12 months ago. Young kid of the seas. And no secrets here, little bugger at school he is.
All right.
Sent home, expelled, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But what a guy! What a little kid he's turning into be, mate. When he turned up, he couldn't hold the key, couldn't pot a ball.
Right.
Matt's got hold of him. He's learning from Matt and listening and practicing every day. He's like a bad smell.
Yeah.
Can't get rid of him. No, he's a great young kid, and he's really putting the effort in, and it's great to see for me and for Matt as the club owner, watching these young lads come through, you know, and he's playing shots, and you look and you think, bloody hell.
How's he got that?
How's he done that? How's he done that with white ball? I can't do that. But no, he's a great young kid, and if he sticks at it, he'll.
How old is he?
I think he's 16 now.
16,
Connor,
so
tell me how old you are. You're 16.
Has he got?
He's got lucky on that. There, he's on it. He's got lucky on that.
He don't look happy for some reason.
He's leaving himself. He's leaving himself an half ball black. Where
you'd be happy at that.
19-10 up. He's 19-10 up. He doesn't even worry about that. He just gets there and knock him in. But
that's it.
Yeah, as I said, just finish off quickly on Connor. He's a young lad and he's really improving every day. You come in and see him. The club, he cleans the tables and what have you. You know, little apprentice, if you like, comes in, cleans the tables, gets on and practices.
Free table.
Yeah, that's
table
his
time
little.
for it.
I assume so. It's not my club, so I don't know, but I think so. There he is, 16 in July. He's only 15. He's young.
Big future there.
I mean, I think his grandfather lives in Thailand, and in his summer holidays last year, he went over to Thailand and he was playing a bit of 9-ball. I mean, he didn't even have a cue.
Yeah, right.
And there's really pictures of him all over Facebook with trophies, and he's gone over to Thailand and all these hustlers are getting hold of him and he's bloody battering them all, you know. Yeah. He won a couple of
like 10-ball over there, did he?
Couple of 10-ball comps. He brought the bacon home and made himself a couple of little beer tokens. Well, not beer tokens at that age, is it?
Well, I don't know nowadays, do you?
Well, no. But and it's just so nice to see.
Yeah.
I mean, you must have a couple of young kids coming in here yourself, Colin.
We don't have a lot, mate, to be fair. I mean, there's a couple of 19, 20-year-olds, but I mean, as youth coming through, there's not many.
For me,
more.
the thing is, right,
I don't think they're bothered anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Let's not get too political, but it's the youth of today. We're seeing such bad things going on and all that. We won't go into it, but for me, like, a little bit on a Tuesday night, Wednesday night, whatever, youth club, Saturday mornings. Let's get a youth club going.
Yeah.
11 to 16-year-olds, a £5 a morning. They practice for 3 hours. Get the likes of Tom in and a couple of your other residents.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Top
the old
players,
club, you know. I used to do that.
Get them in and teach them a few shots and tricks. Let them have a game and get them off the streets and get them into something that
that's what it
they
needs.
might be able to do something, you know.
It's getting them interested.
Of course it is, and it's hard.
And
well, they can't misbehave then, can they? That's the thing, it's getting them in.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, do you really want them in? Because, I mean, it depends what you get with it, you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
It's a fine line, really, you know, stuff like that. So
it is. Listen, I'm going to nip for toilet break while they're on the break.
For a quick cig.
I'll have a little fag myself. If you want me to come back, I will.
Yeah, come back in. We'll
no problem.
finish the match off.
We'll see you in a little while, guys. Cheers. Good evening again, guys.
Yeah, we're back again. Just had a quick smoke break while these lads was having a break.
Yes, Mr. Tierney, I see you in the room.
George Tierney.
Made a mistake, but I love him. Sorry, it's my opinion.
Yeah, that's
Love
it.
the guy. Made a big mistake, but he'll be back.
What's he looking at here, Stu?
I
at
don't know
putting
whether
the red in
that
the middle,
red
isn't he?
goes. I don't know whether he can see enough of it, you know.
He's looking at playing the one in the middle, I think.
And I think he's not. I think he's looking at where he's coming off 2 angles. Pop the one in the corner, and he's going to play into the yellow. Play into the yellow to the left of the black, right of the black as you look.
Yeah, just cannon into the black,
In-
but I
and
think he's
into the-
all right still.
I don't think he played into the black, you know. He played into the yellow.
I think, yeah, he's asking the referee to have a close look at this because it is a close one, isn't it?
I
But
think he was definitely playing into the yellow because he'd have been wider on it.
is he going to No?
He's fine. He's fine. And that clips into the middle. And I think once Matt gets to 20 there, 21, you know what's going to be going in Tom's head is his countdown then, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's it. Yeah, he's got to
Trying his best to make it look respectable. This is not easy, this black off the cushion though.
Oh,
We're easy that.
You'd expect him to get it though, wouldn't you, Stu?
Yeah, I did
Given the way
expect
he's
him to
played,
get it,
so-
you know.
Right then, Tom needs to capitalise here and take this frame.
Yeah, that's a poor shot from that. It's a loose shot, which we've not seen many loose shots from him so far. Yeah, Rick, it's nice to see actually him in front and not chasing a game. He's really, like I've said countless times already, he's really put the effort in for this one. Wanted to sort his reputation out a little bit, let's say. Long way to go yet though. If Tom gets these and then break this next frame, you know, still on it. He's all right there.
He's all right.
He's all right there. He's still on it. No chance of a snooker. Got Wayne Dutton in me here. Little snooker coming out. I'll tell you something. Dutty will be snorkering. Tell him, Wayne. What would you do here?
Spend half an hour snookering. He's doing as well.
No, he's going
No,
for these.
he's going game. Don't let him back to the table. That's why you can't win a frame if you're not at the table. That's why I see it. I think this is wrong ball. I think I was always the wrong ball. He had to play the one over the pocket. He's got drop-ins, absolute drop-ins. He's played an absolutely crazy ball there. Left Matt a shot to corner, and the way he's potting, he gets this.
Oh, this goes in, doesn't it? This
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. The arms are up from Lawrenson. The guy knows. He knows now he's on the road home.
Yeah. You can't leave him then.
Can. What is he playing? Why has he not gone corner?
Yeah, over the back.
Unbelievable, man.
Killer over the pocket.
But the thing is, he's played that thinking if I miss,
I'm leaving
snookering
him behind the
him.
yellow, but he's
he's missed it by that much. He's come out and left it.
Yeah.
You can't play the game that way at this level.
He's played
Even
that
if he's
negative,
full,
hasn't
even if he's full ball snooker, it's one cushion,
Easy,
full
yeah.
ball into
Yeah.
it, and there's a chance of it doubling, trebling, whatever.
Yeah. That's a bad choice there.
Awful. He had to go corner and then he comes out into the middle of the table and he would have been on everything. I think the writing's on the wall now.
I think his head's gone a little bit there.
Yeah, he just banged that break there and just picked his score up. Blah, blah.
He'll probably fire back and get these last Stu. That's
Yeah, he
that's the
probably
way
will. They're all. I mean, those yellows are drop-ins, mate. Let's be honest, they're drop-ins.
So was the last ones.
Well, they was, yeah, they were, you know.
I think the other guy that came over, I think he called the right shot, snooker him. He should have snookered him.
Yeah. But perhaps if you weren't going to go for them attack, if you weren't going to attack the finish,
play the snooker.
then lay up. Yeah. But if you're going to attack the finish there, you have to play the ball over the hole,
Exactly, yeah.
come to the middle of the table, blue spot, and he would have been on everything.
Yeah.
Tony, I'd have got them with my eyes closed, pal.
He's just got one bad ball here. He's got to land on it perfect. And
It looks a bit worse than it is, I think.
yeah,
On the
it does.
stream, it looks easier. As we look at the table, it looks tougher.
He's trying to move the Reds.
Yeah, see, but
Now he's
I
in the
don't
middle
think he
of nowhere.
needed to. Do you know what? I think he's got a gap there.
You reckon he's on?
I think he's got a gap.
No, he hadn't. He'd have been down and got it.
His left mat, red to middle. Red to middle, and then red to corner, moves the yellow out the way for the other red.
I don't think Matt's taking the one to the middle. I think he's.
Well, he doesn't need to, does he? He can play up the table here and snooker him death. Get his two easy. If he pots the one which is promoted closer to the hole, to the left-hand top pocket,
Yeah,
and then just rolls in behind the red next to it,
it's a good snooker there.
Tom's not getting out of it, and if he does, all he's doing is opening the pocket up for Matt to get them. He's refused a pot. It looked to me from I'm direct on that shot. It did look like he could get through. But this is for him over because he's left him on his only bad ball.
That's right. Yeah, he's left him on the hardest ball.
That was his bad ball, and he's left him plumb on it.
An easy starter.
Yeah, he's plumb on his bad ball. It's frame over. Matt doesn't miss these from here. I'll tell you that now.
There's not an hard ball on the table, is there?
No, these are gone, mate. These are gone. That's a very, very bad decision from Tom. Earlier in frame.
Yeah.
I don't know whether the one closest to yellow, obviously closest is last ball. I didn't know whether how much angle he had on that to hold, you know. He needs to just stun this in now. Don't think there's any angle there. He looks pretty straight, doesn't he? Yeah, perfect.
It's perfect, and he just run it in.
Perfect. And that's, as I said before, the use of the cushions.
That's right. Yeah.
Coming from the sort of American game.
Anybody
We
else
would have
would
all
have screwed
stunned that in.
Yeah.
We'd have all stunned that in, but he likes to top balls. He likes to top balls too, and use the cushions. Brilliant finish again. Go on the Wigan boys, cheer him on. Yes, Coatsworth, how are you, big lad? My wife's doing a good job tonight. She's just refereed the European final,
Right.
Scott Gillespie against Jordan Everts over in Bridlington. She finished that, jumped in the car and come over here to referee this tonight. What a girl.
Dedication.
Great girl he's done. She's a great girl. Her husband's a great bloke as well. He's a good lad. I love Chris, he's a great guy.
Cheering because he's got a ball.
That's it. That's how bad his break usually is, mate.
Yeah.
We're cheering the ball off break. Come on, lads. Let's not turn it into a war against George. Let's concentrate on the game.
That's right.
George, no slagging people off. Or you'll be blocked straight away. Full blockage.
I've got a block button, I can just press it.
Yes, Coatsworth. I tell you what, I'd be happy if I didn't see Fernandez and all. Good girl though. Matthew Smithson, when you say both enders, are you on about both players? Because there's...
he's one of our local lads, is Matt Smithson. I don't think he's on about the players. I'm not sure what he's on about, to be fair, but I don't think he's on about the players, to be honest.
I hope not, because if he is, there's 20 grand of my money, says he can't beat that.
That's right. And I definitely have a bet on Matt, don't worry about that.
That's 2 shots to Tom. Matt's missed the pot and not the red in, so it's 2 shots to Tom. Got ball in hand here.
Well, a confident Tom would be taking these out, but obviously he's not that confident. So
To be fair, mate, these reds are drop-ins now.
they should be. But he's swinging the white round again.
Yeah, he didn't need to neither. Yeah, that's the thing. Until when you're under a bit of pressure, I think you start playing shots you didn't need to play. Again,
He's over it now a little bit.
yeah, he's over it. He didn't need to. You know, take the lower one of the 2 down the rail. Ideally, he wanted to be a bit straighter on it. He's potted it well. It's a good pot.
The screw back towards the middle of the table. Where's
Screw
he gone
across. I
there?
don't think it went down the other
across.
side, you see. Don't think it passed that yellow the other way. So
No, I'd
it's
have
a
gone
good shot.
halfway down the table to there. And then
Yeah.
we see it different, don't they? But yeah, he's
Played
all
it
right.
well. He's finished these well. Nice finish. He needs at least the next 4,
He
5
needs the
frames,
next
so.
10 to make a game of this.
Yeah, he definitely needs 8 to the next 10 frames.
See, to be fair, he's not giving the crowd anything to shout about. That's why they're a bit low. You know
Yeah, his
what I mean?
fans are a little bit quiet, but like you're saying,
Yeah, but he's not giving them out to shout about.
if
so.
he gets in front, or like he starts off, even if it
If he
was
gets on a 4 or
5
5
or if it was 5 or 6 or 10 or,
yeah,
they'd be much more on top of that, which may apply a bit more pressure.
Exactly, yeah.
But unfortunately, he's sort of gifted a few frames away, which has made that gap. In my opinion, I don't think he can bridge that gap now.
It's a long.
He has to win 13-3 from it.
Yeah,
And I just don't think.
I don't think he can beat
Matt's
13-3.
playing too well
Yeah.
to give that sort of lead up. We've got a dry break there.
I think the yellows here, definite.
To be honest, I think I'd play red onto yellow into the top left corner as we look, and the reds are all on, because there's a yellow just below the left middle pocket, which is very tricky. So if you play the plant,
Can he take that
red
yellow
on-
first, though?
well, no, he can't, can he?
Can he not?
The yellow just below the middle here.
Oh, yeah, on the rail. Sorry.
The yellow on
Yeah.
the rail just below the left-hand
Right.
middle, just under it.
Yeah.
For me, I think he should be playing red onto yellow over the top left corner, and all the reds are dollies then. Obviously, Matt's in his
Well,
own way.
He's seen it different, hasn't he? We'll see where he
I
goes.
think he's in trouble already. I think he's having to go down table already because he's not right on it. But he can play the long plant now. Jesus, Saffron. Play the plant now and leave himself down the rail.
Yeah, he's bridging though, isn't he? He's awkward
It's a
queuing,
tough shot this, and then he's only leaving a plant to the opposite top corner. Big shot.
That's a great shot.
Wow, he's not that in. And he's
been a bit unlucky there, I
snookered
think.
now. He's suffered the. I think he went the wrong way. I'm going to say from the start he should have played the plant red onto yellow, and the reds were dollies.
Yeah. Some nice pitches there, isn't there?
Yeah, he took the wrong set here. If he plays red onto yellow and they both go in, Nick, then he can have either set.
Was he cutting this yellow onto the...
It's that close into the pocket.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I tell you what, he's been unlucky there.
And Liam
Very
Pollock
unlucky.
chewing my neck here.
He's not left Tom out here though, is he?
Mick, have you ever heard of a skill shot?
Yeah, he's
The yellow were that far in the jaws, it would have skill shotted. The point is, if he doesn't get the skill shot, he's still on yellows, so he's still got a set. Anybody would think I don't know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think they do, mate, don't they? I think Tom here, he's got a double at best here. That's all he's got.
Yeah, I think Matt's been a bit fortunate there, actually.
Yeah, he's played a good shot, to be fair. Not fortunate, I think he's played a very good shot, and he's saying to Tom, right, this is the only chance you're getting. Yeah. You're getting a double at best.
You're going to have to get them from here. And the tough from there then, because now the yellow's in... The yellow's not in the centre of the pocket, so the skill shot's tough because it's in the jaw, if you like.
Yep, yeah.
Whereas the shot I was saying before, the yellow was directly in the middle of the pocket.
Yep.
If you hit the red clean onto it, the red follows it in. So he's got a choice of either set.
Whereas left Matt a great chance here.
Yeah, he pots the yellow and he can probably use the other yellow as a stopper.
Oh, he's gone behind it. Oh, he's still
He's
alright.
absolutely fine there.
Perfect.
Pop the yellow to the top right, yellow over top left and screw down the rail, no? Or one over the top left and come
twice across the table.
Twice across, yeah.
Corner.
Black only obviously goes in the one corner, so yeah, I think top left yellow, play then the yellow to the right corner and glide past the middle pocket. He's on the black to the opposite corner.
He's got a lot of table to use there, and he to get on that. So yeah, he's going the other way.
Now you'll see, will he screw back down the rail, or will you see him use the angles? The American pool player,
yeah, I think
lot of top right hand side.
He's looking
top
at
side and then round. Here you'll see the angles. There you go.
Yeah, it's perfect.
There you go. Fantastic shot. Fantastic shot.
Yeah, very good finish.
I'm just going to pass you over to a fellow we're going to Mr. Dale Doolan.
Yeah.
He'll get some raps on the commentary when I pass him over.
Right, you've put up with Stu, so fair play to you. Big Dale's in the house now. It's nice to see Matty winning the game for a change, mate.
What's your name?
Dale.
Dale?
What's your name?
Colin.
Colin, nice to meet you, Colin.
You as well, mate. Yeah, he's playing very well, mate, to be fair.
He is. He's swagging. The table's really, really quick.
He's very quick, yeah. It's a nice table.
It's like glass.
Dale on the 1 to 66. What's that mean?
It's probably a story from when I'm sober today, right. So I'm a bit rough from last night. Don't be like that, Peter.
Don't know what you're talking, mate.
So yeah, we come up last night. We went to Nottingham. Went to the races, and our plan was to travel from Nottingham to Scunthorpe. Right. But we ran out of money. We had to go home back today.
He had to go home and refill.
We had to come back. Didn't back a winner.
Nobody borrowed Dale 20 quid here, so we're not right here. So he's played really well though, hasn't
he looks really focused. He's on the water, he's away from the lads.
Yeah, he's definitely got his head on, hasn't he?
Tom's missed a few balls.
Yeah, he's missed a lot, and I mean Matt's took him out. It's fair play. He's played really well, but I think that's first ball he's missed.
Yes, it's fine though. That's what he said. It does look like it when he played one down the rail on the right hand side as Luke pulls in.
Yeah.
They can't clean it though. It's too quick. Another unfortunate nudge.
He's been like that all night though, to be fair. I mean, he's just chasing finishes. They're not really there, you see.
No, they're not. He's not known for a kind of negative player, is he?
No, he isn't. I mean, that's probably the first safety shot he's played all night. Our first tactical frame here. It won't last long though.
No. He'll go to this snooker, then he'll go for him again.
Yeah, our commentator's getting a bit of stick on the chat here. Nobody lend him money. Yeah. It sounds of it. He's got a tab behind the bar. I think all Matt has to do is to yell her and just say to Tommy, you have a go if you want to have a go. Because he's not got them all night, has he? So. Oh, he's missed it. Where is it, the one? Oh, he's played the snooker.
Wowzers.
Has he hit that? Yeah, he's hit it.
I don't think he has. I think has he failed? No, he's hit it.
No, I think he's hit it, yeah.
He's not played that. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, he's definitely hit it.
He's played for them two near black, surely.
Yeah, I think he tried to skim off the one near the black, didn't he?
You don't tip the kids that hard. Why don't you get on?
It's hard to call shots when they're not playing any, isn't it?
Exactly.
I know. I don't like these tactical frames, do you?
No, not from Wigan.
If he's feeling confident, he's got a double on here. Got a chance of a double.
Nails this.
If he nails this, he gets it. He wins the frame.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a frame ball. That. Yeah. They're there, aren't they?
I'm going to hand you back over to Stu now. I'm going in the corner. Back, nice to meet you.
Cheers, Dale.
Cheers, Dale. Has he been all right?
He's been fine, yeah. I mean, there wasn't really a lot to talk about because no shots was getting played, you know what I mean? We were thinking about. But yeah, I mean, Matt's played a great double there and he's left him in a great chance here now for this.
Looking for coming back, I've just been in the toilet, so I didn't see the start of the frame, but
yeah, it was
as a comeback.
A bit of a tactical frame, really.
Bit of tough ball to middle here. Not easy, this, bridging as well. But frame. Yeah, frame ball. This is one of them there now.
He's just got a cue.
He's just got a cue through the ball. Yeah. Nothing on the white ball. Doesn't need any action on the white ball. He's just got a cue through it.
Let it, how well you're queuing,
let it drive. Let it just roll through.
Yeah, sweet.
And
Sweet as enough.
the match-winning shots they are, you know. When Tom will be in his chair thinking, thinking bloody hell.
Yeah.
What do I have to do? I swore Woody I did. I've got Paul Wood sat at the side of me and he heard me swear then, and it's not like me that.
I'll fucking swear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another one then. I think that's 23-12.
What it is now for poor Tom, I feel sorry for him a little bit because he's not turned up his usual self tonight.
no.
He really hasn't.
But he has had chances though.
Seen him a lot better than this. What I'm saying is I've seen him a lot better than this, where he's getting them.
Yeah.
That half chance. What Matt's giving him a few half. Matt's not really giving him full chances.
No, he's giving
but he's giving him a few half chances.
Have a go and see how you get on with these.
And I've seen Tom, when Tom's firing, get down and say, okay, bang, and gets him.
Yeah.
But tonight is, whether it's pressure because he knew he was sort of stepping up a little bit, and he knew sort of if I do, a bit in his mind, if I don't get him, I know I'm getting punished.
Yeah.
It does add more pressure on you.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It does.
I mean,
you know
play
yourself.
the game different, doesn't it? I mean,
You know yourself.
yeah,
you can play someone.
And
You can play someone and think if I miss it, I'm likely to get another chance because his balls are tough.
that's right.
And you can play someone and think, although they're tough,
Is he going
if I miss, he's still probably going to get him.
Yeah.
And that's the situation he's probably found himself in tonight.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting it, to be fair. And
I think he's found himself in a situation tonight, and with greatest respect, I think he's probably underestimated Matt a little bit.
I do, definitely.
I think he's
you're
come
right there.
because Matt's come off back of a couple of bad results. So people say he's come off back of a couple of bad results. Out of Matt's last 7 matches, he's won 3, lost 4.
Yeah.
But in the same breath, we expect him to win 2 of the 4 he lost.
That's right. Yeah.
So it does look like bad results.
But they're not really that bad results, are they?
But they're not
the
that bad.
Losing.
It's not that bad losing 25-22 to Jordan Shepherd.
No, it isn't. No. That's it. Yeah.
When you lose by 3 frames to, in my opinion,
one of the best in the country
at the moment, for me, is the second. Well, let's go off black ball players here.
Yeah.
For me, at the moment, is the second best in the country at black ball.
Yeah.
If you go to, we're bringing the World Rules players and Phil Harrison, then Mick, then no. But let's say tournament players who are in everything, you know, playing money matches and playing comps all the time. Jordan, all right. Bring every player in the world into it, and for me, Jordan's in top 5 at world.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. When he's queuing well, he's without a doubt.
And and losing by 3 frames in a race to 25, people don't see the result, do they?
No.
They just see that you lost.
Oh, you lost, and yeah, but what score was it? Was I unlucky or?
He lost to Mikey Tomlinson, who was the best Mikey Tomlinson I think you'll ever see.
Yeah.
When Mikey played Lakin a few weeks later,
he wasn't the best.
He was a shadow player. He was against Matt. And that's no disrespect to Lakin, because Lakin played him off the table and didn't, but he didn't break as well as he broke it. His break against Matt was I've never seen a break like it. He parked the white ball, up blue spot every break, potted 2 or 3 balls and left rollings every break. And you're not going to be able to do that every game. He just had his best game, in my opinion, best game he's ever had. Was Tomlinson was against Matt a couple of months ago. But
they were saying when Tom played Tomlinson. I mean, there was hardly any balls missed in the match. You know what I mean?
Tomlinson doesn't miss balls, mate. He's gone back-to-back 147s on a snooker table. It's a different game, but snooker players don't miss pots on these tables.
They just do. They shouldn't do.
Well, no, but you see them. The struggle they have is cue ball control and tactics.
Yeah.
But that night. Tom didn't struggle with any of that.
Yeah, he's perfect again, isn't he? Yeah, he's perfect there. He's played that well.
I think what you've seen tonight is the Matt Lawrenson that we all know,
Yeah,
especially in Wigan. We all know how good he is and how good he can be.
Yeah.
And he's put himself under a lot of pressure, and he's handled it well.
Yeah.
Because he had a lot to prove to certain people tonight.
He's come out firing, isn't he? Definitely showing that.
He's come out tonight and
he's telling you
proved for me that he's certainly belongs in that elite bracket.
Yeah. Just run on a little bit.
He might. I'll tell you what. He's queuing so confidently. He'll probably stun this across to the other side and take the black in the same pocket.
Yeah.
He's looking at dropping it dead weight, but I don't think he needs to. I think he can queue this and stun across.
He's dropped him.
All right. Run through and take it to middle. What do I know? What do I know?
Let them play the shots, Stu.
And that's the Lawrenson on the hill, and he's just give it the big one to the crowd. He knows he's come here tonight to do a job and prove to them doubters out there. Because
without a doubt, he's proved it.
Believe me, there was some doubters.
Really?
12 months ago, I could have got 20 grand for this game for Matt.
Yeah. So there's people thinking
this last couple of weeks, I was touch and go whether I could get the 7.
Yeah.
It were 5 originally. I got the 5, and then Tom said he could get a bit more. And Tom said I got 7, and I was like chasing lads about, you know. Yeah. I mean, at the last minute, a couple of big bets came in and covered it. But he had some doubters.
Yeah, really.
And I'll tell you something now. He's absolutely proved them wrong tonight.
Oh, without a doubt. He's come here.
I'll tell you something now. These Reds are gone. These Reds are gone because he's absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, he's going to finish this game off. He's going to try and
You're going to finish it in style, mate. These are gone.
Let's see where he goes.
He's got to take the one he's closest to first, in my opinion. If he's going yellows, I think it's wrong set. If he plays the red he's closest to and uses the yellow just below it to stop, he's on the one down the rail, and then he's got. Then balls look a little bit tricky to middle, but I'm sure one of them goes. He's just got to be careful. The yellow he's running into, if he goes that way, doesn't go over the middle pocket.
Yeah, to stop the red to
stop the Reds going. He's hit it with plenty there. He's had a bit of bad luck there.
Yeah, he's covered the.
He's had a bit of bad luck.
Top right pocket, isn't he? So these might not be going yet.
I'm still going to say I'm still going to say these Reds are gone. The one is queuing now to the left-hand side to the top corner. Stop on that. Stop still on that, the white ball. And the red to the top right corner. He might be able to play off the yellow and open the pocket up, or run the white through and take the red to the opposite corner.
That's a big shout.
When you're swagging like that, though, it just goes, doesn't it?
Everything goes.
He looks straight on that to me. Looks like he can just spark the white ball.
Look straight, yeah. He's looking at.
Yes, Coatsworth, you know, son.
He's playing it in the opposite corner, try and get into the red, I think. Oh, he's missed the red. That was unlucky.
He's played the thing go and tried to nudge it.
Tried to bring it out, hasn't he?
Yeah, clever shot, but I mean these yellows are tough from here. He might be able to move a couple now. He's obviously just prolonging the inevitable.
Yeah, you know it's going to happen, but
he might be able to just nick this in and go into him, to be honest. He might have seen something we don't know. The bottom one must go and he can top through into it. No. See again, I don't get his pattern here. His
I
pattern.
don't. I mean,
That's been his downfall tonight. His patterns have been really off. And again,
yeah,
I'll
he's the wrong
say,
side of this, isn't he? I mean,
I think patterns is the difference between the top players and then the elite players.
I didn't realise
Played
that
that
bottom
well,
yellow went. I thought, you know what I mean? I didn't think it went in that corner. But yeah.
We're looking at the stream camera and it's a lot different at the table. I'm sure people on the stream agree with what we were saying. He's played that well, he's played that really well. He's got no pressure now, has he? He's just got to.
He's just going to go now and
Just got to run a few racks off, see what happens. Smithy, I'll never forget that frame where you beat Jordan Shepherd, mate. Never. Especially when you looked away and potted that black. When you looked at your fans and nailed that black, I'll never forget that, pal. The Toam shootout, the inaugural Toam shootout at Atherton, when they got some of the fans in to play some of the shootout stars. Paul Smith, what a guy. Kev, I think you're wrong, mate. I reckon I am.
The chance then, will he finish it this time?
He's got a tough yellow. He has to move this yellow straight away. What's close to the red? Screw straight into the red, really.
No, he's not going that way. Could play this with a load
of Jekyll and Hyde, right?
Yeah.
A bit of right hand Jekyll and Hyde.
Side, right hand English. Get into the yellow, yeah. Tuck him up now for fun. I would.
He can't, can he now? Red goes that rail.
There's not a lot else on, to be fair, is it?
He'll look for a finish though.
Got a double.
It doubles.
Yeah, it doubles. It doubles in the
Might
middle
double
as well.
to middle actually. No, it's not. You look at the stream camera. I think the black's not in. The black isn't in there.
Yeah, I think it doubles in the middle.
It does. That's what he's looking at. Screw the white on and off. Shot to. Listen. Let's be honest. He's got a lot of leeway.
We out of it.
Donna's called a foul there for a double hit. I think it was actually the way white ball reacted. It took like a second to come back, which I feel that was a double, and it didn't come off and spring off the cushion, which again tells me he's caught it again. Yeah. He's got plenty of time to.
Yeah, he's got a few frames in his pocket.
To allow for that. Yeah. He obviously wants to finish in style, doesn't he?
He wants to take a good finish out, doesn't he?
And rightly so.
Yeah, he's deserved it, to be fair.
Absolutely.
The way he's played. Go out in style. Where's he gone there? Where has he gone there? Well, they might as well keep going now. Has he left that one, Stu? I can't really see from here, mate.
I don't think he has, no.
He's got an half ball pop to the corner.
Yeah,
though,
the
hasn't
white's going close to the corner.
No, he's not.
He had to play. He had to play that.
Yeah,
The white was going too close to the corner pocket if he plays the pop.
And the ref's called a total, so. Gonna drop onto the red.
So good it. I think that's
Chance
curtains
then.
though.
There's a chance now of them to finish it off.
I think that's it. I just think the rail ball, as we look the left hand side, that's his last ball.
Yeah, just to leave a shot on the block, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, just drop it
Basically.
in, come off.
Yeah, I think these are gone.
Yeah, these are gone, mate. These are gone. That's game. That's game. He's come tonight to do business, and he has done.
Yeah, he's certainly done that, mate.
No, I'm wrong again. The ball I said was last is second to last. Drop this in, drop the one down the rail, drop in the middle, then top left corner. Yeah, flies in, mate. Yeah, it flies in, mate. That, guys, is absolute curtains. I will say it is absolutely played out of his skin tonight. Fully deserved.
Definitely, yeah, he's definitely deserved the win. Yep, well played, Matt.
Colin, it's been a
That was
pleasure.
solid. That was a
Thank you very
quality game.
much.
Thank you very much, Stu,
Give me
for
a hand on
joining
the
me.
heart. Thank you very much. And like I said, like you said, Tom will want to come back, and if he does,
Hopefully see
bring
you
him
with
down.
for a return.
Hopefully, bud. Yeah,
we'll,
anytime. You tell us.
We'll sort Tom out, get a return on, mate.
Fantastic.
Without a doubt, no
It's
problem.
been a pleasure. Fantastic club. Absolutely
cheers, thanks
fantastic
very
club. Table's been absolutely fantastic. Thanks to Donna for reffing.
Yep.
Your streams up brilliant. And I hope to see you again.
Great stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.